So why, Ghana be so, oh. So why, Ghana be so, oh. You were good, you were diamond, you were bauxite, and so you're bro. You were timber, you were oil, you were harbors, and so you're bro. Why, oh my God, I'm partying.
As I'm making my maximum before I read my speech, because I'm a council baby in this year. So, regional minister name about the Pomba and all say, and they about Joya can be a work that time, so my person can. So, and this I know, Mr. Bia, my council will be a head. So, Galamsey, I them have been you have teacher me as a move 30% in Mumbai Galamsey. The idea of which the move 30% and not any Mumbai Galamsey. Come to great one. Ever that I my bear conference here. Says every day, my bear Galamsey. So, I was in a non-money class as a man. So, no more kind, and never out to be our class as you are the Galamsey. I was off who brown who for why a bonnet. So, Uko Chrome Nessa and pass out the Asasiama saying Galamsey now. So, eh, Bonnie. So, and Mummy and Ray. And Ramuka, some mamma come, make us a become a cancer, be black or fast, my benty, major and so. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I believe strongly that everybody has been recognized, therefore, I don't need to go through that. So, I'm pleased to be here to deliver the keynote address to formally open the second National Consultative Dialogue on Small-Scale Mining. The maiden one having been opened in Accra last month by His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Honorable Minister, Nananom Vice Chancellor, our host, at the onset, let me assert that mining is older than Ghana and has been for centuries one of the main pillars of ancient economies and kingdoms such as Asantehene. Gold continues to be a major heritage of Asantehene, and it's a third concern in KUMASI. This young man has shown passion and commitment to sanitize this sector. We have to give him maximum support to ensure he succeeds in this undertaking. I say this because I know he will have opposition, even from his own party. Honorable Minister, since this dialogue which provides a forum for openly discussing how to streamline and rein in what has predominantly become an illegal activity, notwithstanding its potential for great good, I will share some thoughts on mining and its topical subsector of small-scale mining in the context of our development process. Small-scale mining is legal under the regulatory framework of Ghana and has grown over the years to the point where, as at the end of 2019, I'm told it is estimated to have contributed at least 40% or more of Ghana's total gold production each year. small-scale sector serves as a source of employment for some of the youth in mining communities across the country, and the evidence further indicates that a significant number of such youth migrate from other parts of the country to peddle in the activity. However, the small-scale mining sector is fraught with quite a number of challenges, given the thin line between it and illegal mining, popularly known as Galamsey. These challenges, which are severely impacting the economic situation in Ghana, include degradation of lands and forests, thereby creating significant environmental liabilities, pollution of rivers and water bodies, use of mercury in processing the ore for gold, thereby creating public health and safety concerns, given its carcinogenic nature. Conflict between illegal miners and large-scale mining companies. Example, attacks on security personnel of mining companies as well as the police. Encroachment on the concessions of large-scale mines, thereby reducing their mineral reserves and associated mine life. National security and public safety risks, given that some illegal miners are armed and sometimes utilize illegally acquired explosives in their activities. Does not go through formal channels for reasons the government earns no royalties and taxes from them. Clearly, Galamsey, as illegal mining is referred to, is unsustainable, unacceptable, and must be stopped. Myself and Asantehene are publicly opposed to anything which destroys our environment and ecosystem, thereby posing a potential threat to the survival of our communities. The theme, sustainable small-scale mining for national development, is therefore very appropriate and all-inclusive enough to bring all of us, from all shades of political power, social and economic status, who want the transformation of the small-scale mining sector from just a potential to actual positive catalyst for development. And I'm glad I've seen my son, Colin Dada, then Dr. Bebo, and all the people here, all contributing to this dialogue. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, with our nation having been blessed with so many minerals, it is not surprising that mining has always played an important role in our lives, where our minerals have been the attraction for many adventurers and fortune seekers for centuries. Mining has been an important undertaking throughout the history of mankind, being a necessity to our very existence. Not just an indulgence to satisfy our thirst or our curiosity. Everyday life is dependent on the minerals extracted from underneath the earth. Today, beyond the adornments of Nananum, and which properly so distinguish them as the custodians of our cultural setting, most of the other things that we use, ranging from the smartphones we own to the coins we spend, and the wires that carry the electricity we consume, emanate from metal that have been mined. The mining industry of our country plays a critical role in our economy, providing considerable job opportunities, directly or indirectly. But we now need to look beyond the contribution of the mining sector, mainly in terms of fiscal benefits to the economy. Optimally integrating the sector with the rest of the economy would catalyze Ghana into accelerated economic development through opening avenues for adding value to the minerals extracted, creating feedstock for the agricultural, industrial, and services sectors, and therefore enhancing the local content of the industry, as well as developing and expanding usage of shared infrastructure across sectors. I expect government to facilitate this process with industry players and other stakeholders taking a key support in this development over the ensuing years. And this, I also want my university to be involved. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I will be the first, noting the bequeathal of our forebears, to uphold the rightful place of small-scale mining, which is done properly and responsibly within the legal framework. Very importantly, it should be designed to address the needs of mining communities and enhance their benefits therefrom. It is my expectation that the community's interest would indeed be the key focus and not some other interests.
Sure.
The focus for this conservatory is on small-scale mining. The small-scale mining subsector has the potential to contribute to livelihood, empowerment, and the poverty alleviation of people in our local communities and beyond.
Sure.
However, in recent times, we have all witnessed the unprecedented destruction of arable land for agriculture, forest reserves, and our water bodies through illegal mining activities using sophisticated equipment and machinery, often in partnership with foreign nationals and criminal cities who have no interest in our development. Often, the structure and operations of the sector are more complex than meets the eye.
Sure.
The president on his own, and indeed government alone, cannot fight and win this war. It should be an all-hands-on-deck initiative with all stakeholders, all of us, playing our part. It is in this light that I support the call of the president through his parliamentary address on 4 January 2021 for a broad-based national engagement on managing the sector. And I'm happy to hear that the maiden national dialogue in Accra during 14th and 15th April was very successful, reiterating the key factors that need to be taken on board. It is crystal clear that weak and inadequate enforcement of laws governing mining was identified as one of the key gaps that need to be addressed to turn the fortunes of the subsector around. This falls squarely on the lap of the government, and I'm happy that my son, the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, has assured me that he, with the support of his colleague ministers, MPs across the political divide, public and civil servants will lead a crusade to right this wrong. Wrong is wrong, irrespective of who commits it. And right is right. The mining situation is clearly complex and requires a carefully thought through, multi-stakeholder approach if Ghana is to succeed in bringing it under control. The following are some proposals that could be considered in this effort. Exploration. The gold mining process starts with investment in exploration so as to delineate the mineral results. However, most small-scale and illegal miners do have the funding to invest in such a process and would often encroach on the concessions of large-scale miners in conducting their mining activities. To address this, I propose that a special fund to needed investments in exploration activities along the gold belts of the country, so as to better define such mineral resources and also identify new areas for purpose of mining. The Minerals Commission, in conjunction with the Geological Survey Authority, should identify and ring-fence land banks within the mining districts of the country exclusively for small-scale mining purposes. This should hopefully reduce the current competition between large-scale and small-scale miners for mineralized real estate. The capacities of the Minerals Commission and the Environmental Protection Agency should be urgently enhanced and adequate resources provided to enable them effectively regularize and regulate the activities of small-scale miners to ensure compliance with regulatory requirements as well as sustainable mining practices. In this regard, with the exception of properly designed alluvial mining operations, mining near rivers and water bodies should be banned. Secondly, in accordance with the Minamata Convention, to which Ghana is a signatory, the use of mercury for gold processing should be banned, given its toxicity to human health and the environment. This should then be replaced with training and capacity building for small-scale miners on less dangerous means of gold recovery. Personal safety and sound environmental practices should be critical aspects of small-scale mining going forward. As is the situation for large-scale mines, reclamation and rehabilitation of mined-out areas should be a key aspect of small-scale mining operations, and renewal of such licenses should be contingent on effective land reclamation. This is to ensure that the environmental to date is contained while efforts are made to address the liability of the medium to long-term medium to long-term issues. District assemblies, through their district mining committees, have an important role to play in ensuring effective monitoring of small-scale mining activities in the country. To this end, DCEs as chairpersons of District Security Council should be held directly responsible for the situation of illegal mining within their respective districts. They will ensure that, in collaboration with the regulatory authorities, small-scale mining is effectively monitored so it is done in compliance with the required practices and regulatory framework. And then illegal miners also can be stopped. Large-scale mines should work with NGOs and other relevant organizations in rolling out alternative livelihoods programs within the mining communities in which they operate. This is coupled with an awareness creation on the negative impacts of illegal mining, as well as its unsustainable nature. Such interventions should reduce the number of young people who engage in illegal mining by giving them safer means of livelihood, for example, vocational skills. On my part, I have already warned my chiefs and elders against participation in such illegalities. I will not hesitate to strongly sanction any such infraction. The need to actively involve traditional authorities in this effort is absolutely imperative for they continue to be the custodians of our communities across the country. We should go beyond paying lip service to traditional authorities as custodians of our communal land and seriously and actively engage them in this collective crusade. For example, the current system, whereby licenses for concessions are given out before consulting traditional authorities, is dysfunctional and must be revised. It is my considered view that it will be most prudent to consult traditional authorities before licenses for concessions are given out. Does it not make a mockery when the Constitution says the minerals under the president is in charge of the minerals on the earth, but when you're going to mine the mineral, you go through the land that belongs to the chief? So why doesn't he have a right to know who is doing that? Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I urge all stakeholders to commit to upholding this tenet of equity by supporting where you have to, putting pressure where you have to, monitoring and taking action where you have to, if we are to make headway in winning the fight against illegal mining and making small-scale mining a true instrument of sustainable national development. Legal small-scale miners should be engaged in the discussions on the search for solutions to the challenges posed by illegal miners. Mr. Minister, you need to engage them. They know them. If you ask the small-scale miners, they know the illegal miners. Sit them down, get the Minerals Commission to give you a list of all the registered small-scale miners. Let us do a comprehensive search over there. And get the security and others to map out where they are. All others outside this are illegal miners, and therefore we can arrest them. Greed, dishonesty, and hypocrisy ought to be jettisoned in this crusade. We require bold, honest, and frontal leadership in this sector. Honorable Minister, I expect that in this respect, the deliberations of this consultative forum will frankly discuss, explore, and reinforce the best ways to control illegal mining activities while promoting and supporting legitimate and responsible mining in Ghana. A successful dialogue, and you can continue to count on my support and that of Asantehene. And now formally open the second National Consultative Dialogue on Small-Scale Mining. I thank you for your attention.
Nana, you see, there's this thing going on in this country. Fix the country, fix the country. You think it's a joke?
Captain Smart.
Some of us, we are political prophets. Some of us, we are I told you from the beginning, Nana. Say, look, Ghanaians did not vote for you because of free SHS. Now you see what I told you is correct. The Ghanaian we speak to, the Ghanaian we talk to, the Ghanaian we eat with, the Ghanaian we drink with, the Ghanaian we dine with, keep telling us that they did not vote for you because of free SHS. Even though Mimiba bless, we free SHS. But I did not go to the polls to vote for you because of free senior high school. If you think that is why we voted for you, that's a lie. That is a lie. Because before free senior high school, me papa jiri, me mami they paid for my fees. If you care, no. Ya didn't go school na nsu ato. Kensu fa me mami. She had to go through that torrential rain to Esachire to go and pay for my fees. So what it means is that, yes, there were poor people who could not pay for their school fees. I agree. There were brilliant but needy students across the country who could not pay for their fees. So they were just lurking somewhere. They became destitute. They became useless. They became anything that you can describe them to be. But the most important thing is that even before this time, some people were able to go to school. The reason why we voted for you, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, me, everybody in this country could tell. Join before the elections, everybody knew what we were doing. That you can come to power. Why? Do you know why I did that? That I knew you could fight corruption. But Nana, you have failed the corruption fight.
Captain Smart.
Tonight is a dangerous night. Nana, you have failed the corruption fight. If nobody has ever told you, look, when people come to cabinet, they come to praise you. You are not the only president that your cabinet ministers praise you. Buhari, the cabinet ministers praise you. Every president under the sun, your cabinet ministers, because of what they want, because of what they need, because they want to maintain and sustain the power you've given them and the position they are occupying. When they come, majority of the time, 99.9%, they will not tell you the reality. They will tell you what they think you have been able to achieve. But this evening, I am here to point to you that for me, as an anti-corruption crusader, when it comes to the fight against corruption, if you ask me, na 3/10. In Japan, and now tonight I'll give you another statistics, and it will blow your mind. Even before the statistics, listen. Angel, baby, I'm here, Juano. Her suspension, Pepe, Kek, and I'm cool, and put them coming to my Pet. Yeah, 2 MPP primaries. Western North Minister.
He is the best.
After a whole parliamentary hopeful. And our year Juma, our boss as the chief executive officer, or catch and say, or you're talented thief. Say, so any country, your family be serious. Nana, he was a minister in your administration. And he called the fellow member of the New Patriotic Party, my party. And I am not ashamed, I am not afraid, and I am not perturbed, I am not worried. Nobody can pull me down for telling you I am a member of the New Patriotic Party. But I mean some fooling, some political stupidity. So I don't care where I belong. If you like, you can ask about me from my own church, the Church of Pentecost. I am a proud member of a good standing of the Church of Pentecost. But ask them who I am. I will point to you. I don't mind who your position is and who you are. I'll tell you.
Captain Smart.
Nana, me, meaning time I was Attorney General. You remember that story? I called you on Fox FM and congratulated you. Do you remember? I did the same thing again. I will Tech FM. I called you and you were marveled. And you asked a very funny question. It was very sarcastic. Sir, and no anything I offer me. Now me catch you say, Annie. That time, that Otek, your manager, your friend Nana Poku, or no, and the manager as I see FM says here, we shut up Busano. Nana Poku was the manager of Otek FM that time. I called you and said that why you are dear to a ministry of attorney general. Now, dear, why you know, Ghana need be a new one. What be this ministry no? Or my penny that roll and say, some of the president from 1979 or year coup, or Koye, or Samba 81, Nino, attorney general for appointing women, or be a me because of A4 sheets. Somebody was suspended. Yet, to the salary at the salary, A4 sheets, and on a mad discipline. I had an for feel say. Attorney General office one hour na that discipline was on office and me I know you know I know nana na mi saw but I was moving in Accra Kumasi here we are Attorney General office one. I tell you I am waiting to see Attorney General about for because me there me we are the papa meka we are the bonny meka besi ne discipline a woman ne buy Attorney General office one besi ne me nya hu bia wa yebida.
Captain Smart. It
is a Ubusami say, Attorney General, man, we are Attorney General Minister. Mingredua, member on 9.5/10.
He is smart. He is unique.
I will give you 9.5/10.
Captain Smart is the king.
Because the time I mount 10/10 is eh denya bibi kitwe bi oha e bi obi tie chobe kasa we say ngrofo kura say wo kwacho the chachu versus the president into the ba yenya yenim wo na na adoda nkwa akufu ado na ye do free tete wa na na wo kan yenim free tete yedim wo free tete 1999 me ne wo nimpanifo bi ye nam kromante former Infantiman MP your friend say papa wa de bia ya na me refi ni din asamo aboaten me jani free apam secondary school ma bedi mo achi wo kromante me di mo achi wo anomabo bedi mo achi wo apam winiba ni ye twebo ho ni ye ko Kobi wo nzema ho ye fro nyina se na you remember the nyina se rally. Do you remember the nyina se rally? What happened at the nyina se? Enti minya gidie ni say you dear abakade kumasi dwoma. When you come to power, that thing we call corruption, it will become a thing of the past. When you can deal about 50%. Banana. Me.
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best. Captain Smart is the king.
If there's any presenter in this country who like you, Ayamia, who are mobile with him, Bakoto, Nana, and I Wakoto, and I now Ombiska. Nana Kubaru, Ombiska, Omba. Also, mainstream journalists are gonna have mainstream presenters, morning show hosts, I can see what gonna have. Once I will be at my office, I am the only one who has not been there. Do you know why? I need to sit back.
He is unique. He
and
is
watch
best.
your back for
Captain
you. I will not come and sing
king.
unnecessary praises. Coming there to sing unnecessary praises because me beto be chairman danka. Because me yere car say as I say me you fix mommy as I say me yere ko da hospital no, I don't do that shit. I don't do that. I ain't gonna do that. Not today, not tomorrow, not any other time.
Smart.
You know for yourself that if somebody like you in this media, our country, you know only one person. But one other thing is that, Nana, and maybe 2003, do you remember? Moba Kumasi. Hey, okay. You feel Shiana Yebano. What happened? As one catch and say Ghana Mebuno as a some Mama Mubuya shit. Mama Mubuya do. Then what to be Konje on my Ghana. And my kind before, I learned that from you. And nobody ever under the sun can pull me down. Even in my grave, I will still shout for this country.
Captain Smart. He is smart.
Because William said, if you want to stand up like the way I am standing,
Captain Smart is the king.
If you want to talk the way I am talking, if you want to be wild the way I am wild tonight, people will say all sort of nonsense about you. I don't give a damn to those things. You know why? Because what can you? 14th February 2004, I am quoting you. Ewo KUMASI. Now your Val's Day. That is what Toya. You remember what Sir John said? Nana, do you remember that day? You said, sir, when you are confident and bold, people see otherwise of you.
Captain Smart.
When you are confident and you are bold, people see otherwise of you.
He is the best. Captain Smart.
That is why
the king.
people sit somewhere and they talk rubbish, they write rubbish, they say anything, they move anywhere. Because the free internet, microphone is there, they open it up and say any nonsense. But listen to me. I am a force to be reckoned with. Sometimes when I look at Kwame Nkrumah in his grave, and when I'm having a chat with him, he tells me certain things. The things Osagyefo that Kwame Nkrumah tells me indicates that if I lose this battle, Ghana has lost the battle. And I am not going to lose that battle. Because Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah keeps talking to me. He sees me. Sometimes he smiles, and majority of the time, the man is weeping in his grave. This is not a Ghana he left for us. A Ghana with 442 industries and companies, where a lot of people, a lot of the youth, people who came from the university, even Science 7, had job to do. Me papa Wankwa University, ask him how he became a dispenser. Me mami Wankwa University, ask her how she became a midwife. A lot of people had faith in Ghana. Now the black man cannot manage his own affairs. Nana, you can't black man. Look, the rich black man on the surface of this planet, Ghana, the Ghanaian.
Africa is rich and not poor.
It's China say when they are able to break the back of Ghana, they have broken Africa. Why are they saying that?
Africa is rich and not poor.
It is about time we begin and rise and fix this country and make sure this country would move on. It is very disheartening majority of the time when you sit back as a young man and you see that the future is bleak. But nobody's thinking about nothing. Nobody's creating any path. Nobody's creating the way. Nobody's making sure things are done the right way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at Japan. Your Excellency, people who are corrupt in Japan, they kill themselves. Master, you are disturbing me. People who are corrupt in Japan, they kill themselves. You remember 2020. You know what happened? 18 people killed themselves. They committed suicide in Japan. Why? Because they felt that they have committed an act of corruption. So they killed themselves. In Japan, when you know that you are corrupt, you kill yourself. You kill yourself. You kill yourself. In China, when you are found to be corrupt, you are killed. Last year alone, China executed 69 people. They killed 69 people, including a train driver that were being ne mami amana bewura train nim ewo kuro bi ya Gwanju. Me twi train, me twi Captain Smart, me twi train. And me mami abegyina kwa ho agi abegyina kwa ho and ma bie train na agi atrem na baby agi kodo agi akwa akosie na agi wantua train ne ka anka metimi atua ka ye ko yi train driver no ne sikafri na account mutia ne maame of food train went to ye yes I hangin ye kuno ewa China. And somebody sit in this country and always touting human right. What about a human left, Nana? When you are in Europe and you steal and you are corrupt, they jail you. 520 people were jailed across the European Union for acts of corruption. And you remember a UK MP had to resign. Why? Because on a telephone bill of £5. He resigned as a member of parliament to say again £5. Meanwhile, you have to cry him. And then tonight is a dangerous night. Now MPs to me get double salary or GMP salary as a minister. No, G salary as an MP. Solid 4 years. Nobody care about this stupidity. Nobody care about this nonsense. Nobody care about this thing that is killing the country. Somebody took 2 double salary as a member of parliament and as a minister of state. 2 salaries. Who cares about us? And then I went to parliament to say, young boy and someone told you from and found to form more patampa. That in the one second, and Grandfather and your fancy. Palogo, young fan from Nasante Fonsa, the one fan from because or your MP. Tibon Koso, what the parliament, what the salary as a minister, what the salary as an MP. Yantonio Fanfreo. And Nana, you are watching this. Yay. We did not vote for you because of free senior high school. I'm telling you today. Sanka free senior high school can fix the country. Yay. Commonia free senior high school and free senior high school. You see, everybody have forgotten free senior high school. One was be a referee. Brana. One was be a referee senior high school free no. Now they are asking you to fix the country. It tells you that the people are fed up. It is not about a social intervention. So, yes, we need them. Yes, they are good. Free senior high school is the best ever policy across the surface of this continent called Africa. Policy be anywhere about Africa. Rollins brought your friend say PAMS card, Program of Action to Mitigate Social Cost of Adjustment. Your friend PAMS card on any World Bank, any UNESCO, and then your friend saying IMF brought PAMS card, Program of Action to Mitigate Social Cost of Adjustment. You know when that came up? But Rollins. When in national at a mills Lusuye 2000 elections to J. Kufo. J. Kufo would marry or the on my youth employment. Minimupa, mekahopan, buy youth employment. On my free maternal health care. So we're bringing him with the Bomodiana Koshada Kowari. Said the Mawari Akosue. Now Bomodiana Nafabusan wa boom. Yamuno. When Yamunu we are. Onko hospital from that one year no consist of free. Akwadana wa no onko hospital sa consist of be dunum and say you try no hoka and no be kan ho mboa and no kura no my sister is akofo oko UK and betom wa bra yen nyina we are all aware we went to BA and oba awaka no owu wo kwam because na you say hospital say onisika nana you know that story you remember I know it you know it Kufo is aware of the story. I was with you. And free maternal health care buy. And what you know, as if it was a joke. You didn't buy a hospital, the National Health Insurance, AUT, the whole country. You could just pick a card and go to the hospital and you were treated for free for paying only 10 Ghana cedis. Health insurance, me register me de KUMASI, me try 7 Ghana cedis. 7 Ghana cedis. 7 Ghana cedis. Na me nyobia me yare. But I went to register, picked the card, went to a Tonsu government hospital. When I placed the card, they took all the needed information from me. They heard me free. Yay. Okay. And when you lost the 2008 elections. What it should send, the signal it should send to you is that the Ghanaian is not only interested in what we call social intervention. They are good policies. I agree. I love the policies. But listen to me, the Ghanaian is not too much interested in those things. Because you lost the 2008 elections. You lost the 2012 elections. But if it's the 2008 elections, now we can free SHS. I didn't lose here. 2012, you were talking about free SHS. Why did you lose? But when Dr. Mamadou Bawumia started talking, 2 years into the first term of the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo administration, no community will complain about toilet and water facility. They voted for you. What it means is that we need water and we need toilet facility. And before the day, when you baby, when you said that, one district, one factory, yay, when you said that, and when you said, sir, one village, one dam, the people applauded you. One constituency, $1 million US. Where is that money? You were applauded. I remember that time. I was on Adoma FM. I clapped for you. Because people thought that if you get to know, I am telling you today, I was persecuted. Meetings upon meetings, calls upon calls, that you have paid me
Captain Smart
to do Fabewoso. People were calling from left, center, right. That Nana Addo Dankwa Etiameka Seminya Fabewoso against John Dramani Mahama. That was not true. Because you know very well that I came to Accra. I signed whatever contract with Multimedia on the 25th of June 2013 and started the second Tuesday of July in 2013. Mamba will office that. Mamba will office that. 2013, 2014, 2015. And a Frank Ejechum. Am I in Central for baby by fear and a February debate. And what in 2016? When I did the presidential diary story, I gave you the details. And it was part of your statement in the Netherlands. You know so? Because I knew you can fight the fight of corruption for this country. But unfortunately for us, Nana, I will tell you, you are losing the fight against corruption. And that is what we voted for you. Look, how much money are you looking for? Coronavirus, by you catch and say we have $80 million. You know so? So the basis today, hospitals, 10 across the country. And yes, sir. But I will also say, Sika demonstration. Me and me organizing demonstration and me di any mutam and me wadom and the list of work kojo fojo asan and in penny for word room ho etaya chi near yes demonstration na me fa document na me de call Iyoko Felix ka ho and one aka ye de document ni na call Iyoko G. We were talking about $4.1 billion US stolen. Iyoko so much me 1 billion. The people are walking free on the streets as if nobody cares about nothing. This is the time, Your Excellency, to take action. This is the time. Let me play a certain voice for you. Me what 3 videos ma wane. Crab ya Asante kotoko no 2 say to baby or tikuru ya ne krawe woma so. Wakasa o. Asam no kan ne mu odu, edu baby na osre. Me kire wo sede na se. Yay, make sure city and I said my bote will be on taxes for you. Papa di yene be kasa. Or no, se si ameno kase. Or their contract 10,000 housing projects at the Bagana. Bisase a ye day, make come once a match or ebi a 1 year. Yay. Now we very funny video be abaya bia. But what could you be kunachi? Na wato be man yire adro. Na oba ne yare na oda dem be ma no kwa no okotwa ne ho si da kra oba ne ya na dwe so kwa akoda fie ho no ma me ne wo nwan mienu Nyan miensa fita mienu tuntum bako. Tuntum no wura adem ho ko head maame no wodem ho. Esa head na nipi abonte be head no. As I careful what ko ta ngofo go say say wanye careful amachugua mbegua wo kroma nyan kura begua obi. We'll show you that video. Then when we come back, we will talk to Ghana near or the 10,000 housing units. Let's listen to this.
Your guys were our matana China, or matana the other countries around. Me matana Singapore kakra. Monya rep for Singapore. Me to me and mamo. How things work in Singapore. In Vietnam, me to me and mamo. A total life. How systems really work. Che. Ghana the only politicians no more the diagro. Now Vietnam police is different from the state, from the government. Who ye government minister? What made the stories best and do? You do tribe no monsa. Vietnam. We are buying nipa now don't sakesika. I'm going to send you news about Vietnam. It will shock you. China. Who we are buying sika? Go to the internet. Ye could use a few wa count to near the to buy the become. Now, if some countries are developing by default one, they are not waiting for the citizens to fix themselves. The law is fixing them. But Ghana, want say democracy be yenye democracy. No, they say ni person support to what Captain Smart.
So what? Vietnam wouldn't qua sama. Wouldn't qua sama. Tama yete salt pond. Na menem papa nem mama yete papa bi ye friend Kofi post. No ye post di. Ni fie ne yete so e obro no bi so wo salt pond ye fra ho nan kese do. Na wodru salt pond station wo tra ba bia. Ma me ncho ba bia salt pond station wo. Wo bedru station wo a say hospital no gu bi poso wo wo nsa ni fa sei. Wo fri nan kese do ba. Wo be ba bedru station wo be twa baka no. No ba station ho. Ni oboda ne bi ho ye fra no twara. Me miswa. Me nyini bebre. Banyame chema dwenya eye adwuma ne adwenya e kaya sem na miswa bodani ne ye fra no twala na wuduru ho na se obusa osika na wa ma no anase panimu kutade na wo ya akwada na wo nam ho na wanje a oteta wo saa Felix bodani ne teta wo saa no obesi wasum wam no we jẹ́ no akacho awola abodam abuwa kwase otala ma me penyin ona mo no no okuta na menti hunya ansa da bekwa kaje abuwa wudu wasma wo chana de na ye ne da no say abuwa wo chede sika momo de koto de ne o so ye fra no otala na no si nyina na tutu o ye kokorowa bi say I have never forgotten about that man. One day, let me go school on Fantiman Secondary School and Fantiman Girls Secondary School. Na school be one in China, and Harvard International. What I'm called school. Then I'm called preparatory school. Teacher didn't catch me, mamma said, Ubawe, on time I said, I wasn't about school. That crew about school or Chama, the obisa question, Pajams, I said, my answer, I said, you be car. If we Harvard, my school car, not be seeing. Or Chalan, I say, the near Brissa Chrome. Papa bodani na dena na ni abrise ye ne e wo kwan hu ya woni ma sa na oka o se Ghana say ya ma bodam for kura come de won no ni refi so no e bodani.
He is smart, he is unique, he
o tala se Ghana say ya ma bodam for aboda for ah did you go to e come de won me hu no no so do sabe eburu sabe enya ado no e bodani.
Captain Smart.
Anya no a check. Your Excellency, look, we are joking. Eh? When you are sorry so about fighting corruption, when you are sorry so you stand up for your country in Africa, na your tendency also. Na nansa wa hunu. Time I will start say we are Juma, we kasa wo manyim so obeji Ghana esi wo na so. Ye catch us wonu wi want to be that. Want to stand and crop okeka. Ba wo de mayentie crop ya sante kotokoi no otumfo say to ababi o. Ti asam no kan ye otumfo say Regional Minister, any onwane bajinapo. tieni yo wo ba ne ho no wo be ka chen say yewura yesrew pa de ya trauma wona anaka ya pa cho men ka bibia different otumfo kan o se na o ka so ma me ka chem say men ka de ya trauma me na omunim say wan hwe a me ka asem yi a e de asem beba nti o mo be ka kira me say na who born dog regional minister and huge for who you can go before Otumfo and tell him they watch on and can come Asantehene attempt to catch them say and yet the much man no beka or can the assessor carry and so become brofo. Also catching is attendants oh yeah no brofo trauma in one can in. Let's listen. Yet mom Facebook no you'll be able to see Asantehene Otumfo say trouble or take crew and the crowd woman so patcho you assume to bossy. Call a friend to call a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, and share. Let them listen to what Otumfo said. What did I say? This is how we build a country. Yente kwa bia Asantehene kotoko ini.
Answer making time, Master Mebekano. Before I read my speech, I me can't send me no be here. And regional minister ne meba dina pomba and almost say na ne pachoya can the worker no so me say my prince me can na. And this I know me say bia me can say fufuro bia e den kakra. As I said, no crane, me catch almost say, Galamsey, ye can, you know, them have me chimu, ye chimu, send me a year, you are nature me, a move 30% in woman, ye Galamsey, Nina. Ye near to them, hey. See a G and watching ye chimu, move 30% and not any woman, ye Galamsey. Now, ya nkano kra no a ye be dada e ho e be ye conference ya be ha say me tie ya o ma be ye Galamsey ade ba ko o se nananmo ne twa asase ne maaye o kan o ye nim ha no mo kan na bia o tu bia o twa asase o de ye Galamsey bia o so wa u ye Galamsey bia o so wa u bu an ho fo se wa ye bone Uko krom na sampa so dia asase amase enye Galamsey na ate ho a na hini be na wudie e bone enti mumye hweye enra mu ka asema me ka se me be kan sem bebre akofa asema ba enti meja no ma
enti abasi ya na mu ko Asantehene no aka ga chense na mu ka so ya kwara sa konwa na ewo ho no wonya kwatra so pe no wada ne bosom etina regional minister Ashanti regional minister no wujina po no waka kwatra Asantehene aga janse na yestrawa okwa ayade ya trauma na eno kwa na kai mo se mo ni megu aso wa betemoto because you yourself you know when you Ashanti regional minister onim krofo ya Galamsey wa Ashanti region onim yeah. Want me to kwatna live television so any gold bar and the chair akwana a branch na wo Metro TV the offense them call shows no Paul Adomachiri yeah oh you go the chair no Ashanti regional minister onima MPP4 ni NDP4 you must understand me what am got on am for some so tonight is a dangerous night Ashanti regional minister onim MPP for ni NDC for where Galamsey e wa Ashanti region onim what the crab Asantehene ka kire o some yeah to them we person me bo won we dem ho sabi eburu sabi anyado obi si ohene nkire ohene ntimam obi ntimi nkire ohene ntimam ntimi nkire ha na sabi eburu sabi anyado so bi mpo eyi masutira me mejira ha nkase wa Asantehene anim na asemasi ani obenten na wo ho yenya ye wa Asante a yenim sade Asante amane ne amamra city no ye obi nkire ohene ntimam kam kire wo dem ho na wo nọọsụ but ohene bo nipa mienu din timebo din no regional minister Any jinapo, me bad jinapo. Sano kano. Say yeah, what them 30% ye ni mo ye gal. Abu jinapo oni mo ye Galamsey or Ghana ha. So be kano kura say nanado. If Abu jinapo will tell you the truth. Say see akura wo pa from General Secretary John Boadu na bisan say John. Why mo na babu bodin bi acha wo ye Galamsey wo kurum ha. Na John mo bodin bi ankrofo abu ba acha ne nkyerɛw. Yet kurum ha ma say ya me no kasa ye penzu anoma ye nya nsuo papa nom ye num fi ye num bini ye num dwonso ye num mercury ye num cyanide ye num nyamafi ye num bola ye num dende ene me huru sa na ye num. Nobody cares about that because when you people need water you will import water to drink. You know be so
Captain Smart.
You know be so eti ye te ho sa Obi bi sam say na me nko commercial break eno be kwa chire kura me wi anam ye boko ye commercial break ni ba no afa phone lines munya butra ma me kura. Tonight is a dangerous night. Nana Flagstaff House was soldier for egu na ebinim kwa ye Galamsey kwa jiska me can last 3 weeks our Angel FM. Say wo mo ye mema wo mo so manko. I want somebody from that house to dare me and I'll put your name on air and you will see that you are nobody. What a Flagstaff House or Jubilee House. Adia ye nim ye Ghana ha nyina. Nyansa wo ye trim ye ba akopɛ. NDC ba Flagstaff House. NDP ba Jubilee House. NDC ba Flagstaff House. Sa jimi no aya na efiri hin. Ne ya asesa ye letterhead sika bebrebe na ye say sika and the Jubilee House. Adia ye nim ye change of name. We don't know that we should change the country for the better. That nonsense you got to stop. They think we are fools. One fine say and we. Obiaba no abese sadin Flagstaff House. No Eswaba Jubilee House. Say see aye to ada NDC for better power. O meka say one friend Jubilee House bi omu da. Na dey enye omu fault. Okay, I said nketia say nkukobuo. Enso ba no kɔ hɔ. Professor Mr. John Muhammad was na say nketia. I said nketia na we akokɔ. Hey, that time now you are koko. So I say when a poultry farm, you the poultry farm. So when you are koko, I said we are poultry. Now you are koko. But me who's a koko feeds the man who said Mankesima koko. We are very good. What the bisu akoko. Apia krum akoko yini. And we are. We are building a country. We are not building a political party.
Okay, ebra aso see ade a sika review ade bro baby a wote yan ka free bia no ya no mienu ebom echeche nkomo e wo se adwumade wi so hyane so se adwumade no onso o kan ho bi na ya no mienu nyina ana ebetena se ade se adwumade wi ade abom eye otumfo opemso se tutu the second ne sama okekan ene eye Captain Smart nsem ene nsem afofra aka bia ye de bro wodwumadi ni so no ye ba ma akonya na so ode wadwenkyere aba ye dwumadi wi so hya ne so me che obi bia me ma obi bia kwa aba ede ba sika review dwumadi so na hasei ene etena se a ye kasa se omamba pa ye kyere ya adwen so omamba pa aha ene enya politics nemom de ekoso a enye no ene esigina ye eka ana afedie eyenso ye frɛ ebonipa no abaso ti ase no ye wa asem bia ye ka se ade eye na eye ade a enye nso na enye enti no ye beka bi ye be ma akwan na nso afrɛ na do adwenkyere aba eye dwumadi ni so enti hyane nso ba bia wo bia no obetimi ahye ye video no anasa bomodin ahye video no efa emaye subscribe se na no first time na etenasi bia nso abeka ho ama ye nyina yetimi edi se adwumadi wi etimi edi abum ama na efe pa ti hyane so wasa akwan so ema me na like video no se ba bia wo no frɛ ase frɛ no edin a me kai wo frɛ no edin a obetimi voice note say ye be 3 minutes ne tenti mu kra 3 minutes inti se bre no so na se bie phone lines na obetimi voice note 3 minutes now eno so what media ba ni nyina e bebo ni nyina ama ya ahwefo no bi oti yenka bia nso etimi eti ebia na ofra emma medikan mesan so asisu ebiem eti abusua ebre na so saminu mienu nyina ye di se adwumadi wi edi bom se de abribia monim dada no se sika review de ye ma kwan ama wo so wo ka wadwene yes etiene ka wadwene segment no so enye den a ebeba so etise no so sa akwan no so efa ema me na gibre na entina ne nyina ye dwene eye oman Ghana ho na ya ade a ebeboa yi pa busia medamase sa abribia mo gibre eni edi se adwumadi wi edi ebomi ya appreciate na ye ni so o sa de na mo ye edi ema pa tawan
amen
memo akwa ba
ya nua
opanyi na no mam ti se
na me adomo ya boko
nice one and then Friday o say uja ya de share so na ye konema e ya hwefo enso etimi ewram ti chairman o bo ne tew amame na ye de aka ato aso
okay yeah as usual kwa amame ne kan enche ahwefo ne etiefo nyina na me ka se nyankopon hyramo and then Friday said the American kano say no first time abeka ya ho e wodwumadi so a mesro say Ghana first Ghana first yes Ghana first ti so won COVTVGHANA and I said the sika bia na edwumadi de na nya politics asem the hwe asem no ne ahwe said asem no city ne aka na sa pepe o hwe messenger ne de a wo de be kwa akoshe be fufuro ti say focus on the messenger by the message internal sa na edwumadi no ete wa ha ti bomode na subscribe na ebeka musu akese ho machia ASC company for so na America say yakopon sham kwa me na nkomo ho
yes
and then nkomo ho no ntina pese ye ne 10 na ma hwefo no etimi go rem yeah
okay chairman and I wote ne ka samre no oba bebrem onche bia na ya ma okwan minim se wonso wa asem ka wonso wo bibi ka kire Ghana mpanyimfo eye ahemfo a omo kro so omajai ama yetu Galamsey ama ye opem so ankasa ede na no abetum de na esese hu se Galamsey hu sensem no ade a eye kese na ade a ha adwen yi pa iti no ene ye be ma kwan na de wo so wo ka kire ye politicians ene ya hemfo no wo so wram na wo de wadwen kire aba o sa akwan no so ti sha no so pa efa ema me se dwumadi we die da bia meka me se dwumadi a ye ni host o ka bi maka bi obi so akabi na ni nyina aboa ama eye no ma etimi akona nim ti sha ne so ba bia wo bia se ye be ma kwan ama wo so waka wadwene pa e da kire mpanyimfo no professional way anya didi atem so na emum asama wo kan e be sesa obi eno na bibia aya na ye hwehwe o se adwumadi we so ye we kakra da bia meka me se so we so onyo mamba pa dia ne hye enyo fe because anya sa abeka se we dey party bi so your member pa obeti asem na menu mienu nyina ye ka no na ye gina so ama eno nsesan aba so hwe so obehye wo free party we a emfa nsesan bi ama enu nti na ha ye nya politics wa na mu se de asem ni sitie no ana ye gina e ka no san so pepe chairman
kwame
eye otufo nsensem Captain Smart nsensem Galamsey hu nsensem ne afofra aka gina no na adefa na se na odi efiri akwa amame
okay yeah me da say kwame ne tie ne say me fa ne say Captain Smart okasa bebre ntimi mo nrem bebre me ye ma ahwefo ne oma akonya say do meti na chiro madwembo ana ye na nso asema okan ya no say beginning no ne oka say ya trama no
ya trama
say on kind sa pepe na o yi o mo in fact o ya de
yes
o ya de kire say kwame ama ye hunu say ankomo fa kwan bi so manipulate no ba ta fa nti no say no ono so de ne ho awuram de na no di say out form say obi e be chi ni bia so ye bia ye nchino no I think say e be boa nso no so kasa e modu na do na say na ye na de na wa man tem wa me ye I think say utie ni kasa no mu ya o hye ebo adwuma pa na kwame ene ma men kan sem bi onim se kromu ha ye wo kromu ha ye wo eye Ghana ye mra no sese no ohene eba nsase ho sem a sa ode mawo e de asidan aye business ana sa ode aye afu e de ehye ohene ne nsa
okay
what you say base minerals agudie bia ba asase no so a aban na otumi ho so
Sana order dana
sana tie.
Sana mrane chere.
Sana mrane chere.
Okay.
Me share articles no ma na bekeka.
Okay.
But sana tie. Mene mining expert bi edi nkomo.
Okay.
Wa biebie mene so. Ono na frɛ o so hwɛ adwumadie ni pa. Na ono me didi nkomo na o kyerɛkyerɛ no mene so no kwame.
Okay.
O ma mete no ma bebrɛ ase. Ti ye be hye da hwɛ ne aye ne interview correct.
Nice one. Nice one.
O ma mete ase sɛ adekronti a ye hu ne sɛ ya hemfo no. Omuntumi nye hwe ye baka sɛ a ohene okrom ho ana yetu Galamsey ohene okrom no. O se letter no nya free Accra Minerals Commission ho no. Nipa ne nya permit ne a ohene ne tumi bia. Ope kra akwa amen kwakye nana. Wetin kwa odwuma.
Mate wase chama.
Agese ebia bibi wa asase no so. Se bia enobae bi, ebia japade bi. Eba se oba bese no. Te wo se okọ na opani wura. Na bia mo one ne ka. Se compensation ana se bia adama no. Ba se agudie no to me say tume ntu ne de. Unya de permit fi Accra akwa ohene ne tumi bia bia.
Chama asam no I am na kakra.
Sa na mra ne kire.
De nti am say I am na kakra ne say ebia asase e da we. Eye mafum. Menka say nana ene de ama me a me de yemi kokko afu. Okay. Ba wo so akwaje concession no efiri eye mpanyufo abem. Say you say be too good. To am na be kire me masase ne say bra so betu.
Say o na wako hu say asase we gold also.
Yes.
Ana wako honom ekoje permit abetu de tuo sa gold ne so. Asase bia gold also bia nya ohene de ya ban dia. Sana be so say asase bia o Ghana ha. Agudie wo so. Bia no ya ban dia. Etina.
Hey, then say then pa do na so bro.
Anotina ahemfo no do na wote hwa na yetu. Bibia ni a Accra na friba ampa so kra permit okra concession no okra tumi nkrata no de na be
on said da bia meta aka say eno ma bi koso okrom ha ye na yeti krom anu ye nya preview to it like you need more information about it en kasa bebreba akoso say ohini we nipa boni ni ye sensuo ohini nipa wa ohini nya sei no na chese ohini ni tumi a eba so obi betu agudie wo na saase so no ewo fom kura na so etinu aba de sa ensuo no so a ese no ohene ni ntimi kan hwe
yes on say ne tie ne say e nana ye nana e ka no so tie ye nana
na
Asantehene ya nana kasa yi pa o can be about exploration kwame say e wo say anka aban kura timi boa wo sa akwa no so exploration ne say kwame say o ko tu agudi a asase no ba ko ye examination wo so kakra e won say ampa gold also ana gold ne so e wo ma e wo ne sen ne motenten sen ana se bi di akọ sen nti no en kwete se Galamsey ya mokwa no asa ye funtum ye sa ne kwa obu omutumi tu se be sa ha ene be 200 meters omunya hwe ne asa ne kwa ba so mu exploration no mo hwehwe sa no ma we nyina omu se okay aha se gold wa aha gold ni ha aha gold wa aha gold ni ha ana na he na ka se mpo aban tumi ya kwame e discover be ma aban no kire se obi pa so ba so kotu Galamsey a uni ba bia ne ko straight onko nsuo what I say it afa no atwa kakra ma no what I say dey ton asase ya watwa plot ndi ma no to no otutu ha didi ho ana wo so nim gold dudu a wom because we separation atimi enti no nim wom to timi de charge Emma enokwa generate skakra ma aban ana wo aban no kwa obetime wura into that but Galamsey no mu ni hwe eno ane ne excavator ne champagne no hanwa no enti no kwa no so akọ dina asase ne so no ase otu wanya bia na osan ekọ ti bo se ombe ya no ma asase na
okay
so what I say enti na ye na e ka sa no I think say eno no de se mpanifo do ma dwembe kọ so a ka beboa anka o ma according to nipa no ndi nkomo no na o kire mi bi say mi busa no asem o say very expensive so be sa test no ahwe say asase na o say nya asem ketwa
ho amount of gold that was so no sensem na
very expensive intina was say enye obi an etimi ye I just say large mining companies no o mo etimi eye sa no ma no o mo etimi e de adwuma ba sa Galamsey foi ono nyanya ska de ko re ekọ han eye excavator na okoto champagne
na obeye adwuma
I say almost 30 years o ma she be 37 excavators o ma she be 37 excavators
o mun sakan no mo she free
o mani abra mu bo adwuma but I think say asma na kan ne de o mun fo mani nko ho no
okay
na me kura me pona me dwuna o se kwa me o se Galamsey ne yi nyina no se de ye kan mpanifo nyina adoro na aka ho yes asanka o se o se twam be 10 years bi ye nya Galamsey na yemfa mo ye nsu ne ya yensa ase no ban kakra ansa na yemfa no mo yenya time fa no mamu akwam emre bi ne yi bi mbransa because omugu so mu ye ya kwame asoja fo adwuma mu ye me ka cho so mu ye adwuma hu no
some the helicopter na mi
kwame mu ye adwuma
tututu
ne ete ne se helicopter na ba o te sound no tio helicopter na ba o te sound no asoja fo na ba kuromu ho a mu ebulu alarm ikomo ba mo de peace go way ne ho anwan o mo yi no amokai
na sari no su
e de akire the boys ni dwane
okay
saa so na kwa mo fa so ba na e mo ti o mo nka no o mo ko o mo so mo ko na ka fa ta
yes
because anya say bia ya say de asoja 5 abetena kurowem
okay
nto mo hwe say Galamsey nkoso wa nto mo tia o mo ne ye net
o mo monitor
ba we mo ko operation ti mo kwa a few days na mo san ko back mo kwa mo
sa
so what I say as a kejetia utu o ma na task force ni drum so acha 1 week o mo kwa ya no ma sa be no na sa be so no enti no say gwa no mo en de e ya dan ko da do
as a hide and seek
I was say mraba twin time say no Galamsey no small scale mining no one o de sa so mo de Galamsey for no ya ko rural small scale but when e illegal to the small scale o one ye nya for some time say 5 years kwa ye ntwam
okay
na banya abotre fanya hihye foforo nyesa kwa me we are losing our rivers and our water bodies
and a land
no so kwa me no kwa de yenka
because the way land ni say na beto brebia e command kasa ne ba be me Ghana
oh yes no I think
too much
adwen kwa
Ghana na na eti ye ne wa asase pampo a asase no mufuntum na asem sa hihye ni ya odua de akura ebi ba no kwa no say take time
oh yes so no take time bebre omo mo yekua na we so mo de mercury ne ho sana ne omo na mo bebre na mo de chemical bebre no mo de sa na to kwa mo de yenko ye ne na ye ma ye time no
okay
aye ma ye kwa ma me 1 or 2 bi na me famwura na afa yenko ye
nice one say yenko ye nim ne ba bi atime ka bi ameka wo say dwumadi no ye be mo akonya sisi a na wo so afre no ma ekoso wo man mu no na wo so do adwenkyere abaye dwumadi ne so ti ba bi a otime ka bi ahye ne so pa say nya yenko a na ye kasa ye be mo akonya kese pa na de wo so wo ka no waka akire eye mpanyimfo na share video no subscribe say na the first time subscribe wo message bi a fafa live chat o ye be kan e de ama say de adofo ni bi e di kan no eye Eric Asiedu say add me Eric ye be add won ti ye WhatsApp line no e honom na ade add me no be ko ye WhatsApp line no honom na ade add me no be ko ye be ade ana eye Rafael nketia enso e di message aba kwadwo akresi e di message aba etin ba bia wo bia no so betimi do message aba me ente nka awo ba bia wo hye ye free bia ye ma me poma wo say good evening God bless you all and ono so etimi e di aba opoku sa akwode o say ono de obehome egu ye so akosia e champoma o say they are spoiling the land and rivers I think say san of person church etin no normal be bre e koso a wo so betimi do message aba na me ka wo say see biafo ni na obet my voice 3 minutes na dey send ye bebo ama obia nso ate bia na ofre ema ya na line so ye hot ofre ema na se bia don person obefre ba person voice note 3 minutes fa send ye bebo ama obia atimi ate ye ka chaman
ya kwa me
to asoma me
enti no enena ye ma me bi send me video bi na me pese video no ye nyina ye de sua de na o send free Spain kwame na said the mo dustbins no o said dustbins say my ya kan said the mo si ye no ne ayi but say don't ewuram na ye sua de kakra bi
okay
na ewe a ahwefo ne adofo so atime ewuram na me ka twa akra so kwame ye gusu boy djuma ho akra me yo honorable je so ye bo adwuma ache se nyame adom a kire clean up no nya easy kura Kwame e be hwehwe so nti no obi anhye ne so na fa ne ho nhyem bi now Kwame because say ekwohwe video bi
yeah
na yeba
okay
na yeba be san to aso enti ni video o we nuanom ne adofo mu abroche dem ni problem because de mrofo ni abre a mo se mu kuro that's be kuro ase de mo se ye ho adwuma no Kwame ageme nsem
ya kaisa no pa ya na me no ye video na omo wo horo fam wa hu no aha wo de hwe o bola no a ba bi eto bola gu no wa hu aha o se ka be si wo ono so wo horo anopa ya not up to it was 8 o'clock bibisa ana me ye video bi ma video no da ho wa hu bola no so ba bi eto bola no gu so ye wo nipa a wo ba be kokoro ho every 3 days ya wa be kokoro ho nyina kama bola no wo inside aha nipa no ba wa hu utiaso pe na wato bola no agum ka no ba na be left aha ilo ya fa bola nko gugu quarantine ba bia na be problem amaye no da bi awurade sane be he o my Ghana o me ye Ghana ni ntia Ghana na me kasafa Africa se ho wa hu mpoma no ambe gira mu anopa no a wa hu no okokoro na djuma wo ye no betua ne ka we cancer adwuma wa hu kan ne suo no anopa ka afoforo be wokoro animu ha wokoro animu ha nyina o se ka afoforo se na be suo aha se ona mba bi na se o check na se uhu ne maya wa hu ye mo ga de aha we cancer ne ya adwuma na akofo ado ye nko kan je sa akra on fa common fund mranza ya ba be ya adwuma moti ho adwuma adwuma na mo ye no wodan ho monye steady ho na nipa bebra ye wad pa manya careful one day say na Captain Smart kan no abaji mu nsam ahu wie na djuma we bobo ahoma no okọ other side so akọ wokoro fam ho nyina kama aye bola no hwefam eduru a oba obi ya na odi atum ka ba na ba left na biase no na gu kanum da ka no ba be gina ho se left yes adwuma no bia no na ma wa ya sana ya we kana fo wie na dwuma ba be bobo ahoma no mane mo bo wiaza eta ma so am ko dwuma mi fie anim opposite ahu aha network ni ya dwuma sei but ni voice say adwene ni ya dwuma ni padua no home
Kwame aha ntino we na make no oh so there you be say na me hu anu me ni age so say o he obi ase na abro training Ghana na abro training omo de ye nyina ye pe we see ye nyina ye pe ye 64 years o say how many years ye di Kwame ye be say bibia ke betimi aye
yes
aja say Kwame say ye di 60 years kwa na nye 12
enye na de Malaysia enye si hom saying
Malaysia enye
de same year juma pa
the same year
yeah
aso mu ya August ana ye March
yes
anti e chen mo kora
yes aso say so my no ma bi
o da bi enti mi kora na woduro mu krom ayi Kuala Lumpur kora mo capital no kora na enya akra yon kokora no enya akra yon kokora no what I say no I think say going forward no ye nyina no ye sua no ma
yeah
na me hu ne say bedrum rebi no movement we de Kwame be no ma ye be start sa no ma we nyina we ka zoom lion adwuma
oh
we ka zoom lion zoom lion e be yes others be nyina bi kama kwa brotiri na kwa sua na o de aba o de nya ba bi akra airport ho around ho eye principal street one no eye Liberation Road ho na eye Jubilee House ani mo onom e de call rage ho na mo yes na ma we bi na afebo se enkakra ka na etre e de bad regions but that's been craving ho but say we bola na chefo mo
e chefo
me say fidie ba na wa peja ai brother nyakopo na wo bibini akasa de Kwame ontimi nya hwi o me say bibini onti manage ni own affairs na me catch bibini because odwe ho onti ase ipa no wa chiro be kasa te say dem ti ameka say
onya sure say ya atambia ya ni da abrofo sunti na me yankekan ho no
me dwe ho mente ase Kwame me da me dwe ho mente ase
sa na me hu no sa abrofo no be ya ama enti no e ma yankekan ho
na me hu ne say Kwame o be ya ma ya say me hu ne say aburo ona empanifo ne ye ko mo atena brochire pen do na ko school abrochire do na anyini wa abrochire omo yere no mo makra ye ka sei omo te Ghana ba omo yere no ma wa abrochire nti omo ko hoda bia o yare obekọ abrochire o bibi obekọ kwame we Spain
asem na di
Spain we nya Spain Barcelona
yeah
enye Barcelona ho say twan ne nchen o baby nchen baby kwame but mesra mo say utie mi a anasa wo hwen a mesra pa wani de kwa say I am on time send your videos baby o de chat 30 seconds 1 minute now that send WhatsApp line no why your voice kakra to achire ye be promote ye nyina mo miamoa o bibi na efa o be ma recommend say Ghana mpani for mo hwe bibi say amoso mo nya bi mo nhwe bibi say na mo nsua bibi afa bi a de fabra ya so be promote kakra be top anyini ba ko bitirima se bi o wa adwempa mo ban Ghana am o den sesan ya beba because anya se bi mpanifo ni nyina na o mo nyino man no ho ebi wa adwen papa ukokushi a be hu se mpanifo ni bi o mo se bi adwen pa e fa man no ho wa me he mama fa Ghana de ba ko bi so nkire wo Ghana video bi mesra me wedi a mesra wo didi a fa cheme pabrane pa Ghana ye Ghana
broni siesie ni kro no
o de oyonko black man ha oyonko black man o ko bra na ekoto honom no ona ekoto honom no ohun camera no jane oyonko black man no ona ekro no bibini adwen bone chese say e be boa pa mo man na ye we no me friend fix your attitude na nie fix your attitude na nie
yes we you don't need government
that we we nya fix the country bia we fix your attitude na nie fix your attitude we bi okoto ne sebi be bi okoto be ma pa he o dwane ohun camera no o dwane
no say before cry
ojo wa won ti ati kwa me before
no
ko broni krom ko he nani abri siesie ni kro hwe broni kro o siesie broni siesie ni krom broni o siesie ni krom
it was 8 o'clock bibisa ana me video bi ma video ni da ho
broni siesie ni krom that's be cry e horo ho da bia every 3 days bia horo ho every 3 days bia ba horo ho ni atia kwam ti bi no be say na hia mi o
oh yes
and no be say no mi hu ana me say chese mi hu de menya me ho kra
that be sometimes
ade afa de mi fo
oh ade afa de
me fe hwe kwabrane o jane we pa na nka ahoma bi se de to so nipa ko o to so na so ne ko mo so ne se to o jane anim guase
oh but Ghana say ye nyine se no ma say kra de enka ya tra kra da
o se atwam wonom se atwam wonom ana bi se ho e be ye se hwe esabi ye sorry galamse sana ise galamse aji hini ana ye jai bibia to hwe nkoso o manim ana galamse hwe nkoso efi na emene ye
Ghana ye problem ne say ye tena ho ema bibi sei ansa ne aka ho asem but rather yensia no kwan anu ne problem no se bibi koso a for instance ekwan ni ba bi kitwa bi edike atu yanko paachi ye betena wa mani nyina tutu na adani problem
yes
so se bibi sha asa galamse se ne fitu wa ne se yinsu because ye na kasa nkwa kan o se Ghana beton Galamsey chese ya di bia wo da but ye ntimi am protect it so ti Ghana de bibi koso a ye be ye hwe han saa kopim se ade ne beji yensem ansa na ye de abusua sada me kan ye no onso betimi awram na ya twetwe nkomo bre no ekoye pa enti frɛ na yendi nkomo ewo dwumadie no so wo hye ye line na abon se ye de ato screen na se kawa dwene bre na aso hello good evening
good evening bro kwame chairman apo muti say
apanyi bibia boko minim so so na abusua ho ye na waka anwumre
make us free John ya family Patrick
okay
Galamsey aso na pesa michira madre kakra
me pa to kasa
problem Ghana no die problem kesi pa na midi citizens no ho yawo ada na make us because most citizens na mo tete honum no mo tena ho mama bo gugu kwani essence you say atafe wo ya na mo ya sha ba say bo to mi kata mo na wo da mo because of those So being a maintain Mugala the Nipan, we can become police, Benny Pano. And they just say, what are mine? But you know mine, because they have more episika. In Tinama, always the armor above way, ACCA. The China, ni Ekasi. Uya Wakana, but the concession in our old age, one of the Nippon Academy. I didn't interest in Pano, because of the Cocodin Cartano. Yeah. It is about what I can say. Send Pano and also a trade, yes, we are not punishment here, Yamano. Because every time, Omaka will be able to say, or better, and a question, because sometimes we help you, Lana. And I saw for also, that of no promotion on how to make no reaction, because, sir, who felt that I'm saying, Indiano over Orlando Kata, and I about it in the see, you are, woman, I put your right. No matter that, so, almost there, operation will be immediate before it's not a party, a thing. I don't know party, when you're magazine. Since magazine, I don't know about a channel. But this is one channel, a channel. They have no more age, they know before us. Try to mean your channel, almost every way and this is very bikini. Almost because you are there. You better say, you're very destroying, the Galamsey.
Bra Patrick yanso yeda ase kawadwene bre na ason tusu betimawem na ya cheche nkomo sisi a odwumade ne so na meka wo se bomode ne se ne bo afofra amane aha eno ma ekoso wo man Ghana mu na yetena se ede bre hello ejase
kwawe
ejase
na de
bibi aboko opanyin
anza metem sa metraya minyam mezekwa Galamsey ya can want to see do on my buying. But one man so anya buy because I say okay just try if for COVTV4 at the IB bremo. I want France. I'm not trying for be a call a chunk of for casual. I know that now I don't know about that.
As I said, okay.
Hello?
Baba Twakasa.
Any Yana Banzo. So we are baby, a Clavias no call. I am full of them count. The any Yana said this was Banzo. Now, Nina Yabai.
Okay.
Any Yana Yabai, our damn grandson, the air, you not a or say, or him and not oil almost. Whoa. Yeni na ya bai ana moro banzuno ana ya kamidi se Ghana no ana bebre agimfa ne ni yetim agimfa eni ni patinsa aban bia abaso a na busu afo esi cross na chita afo esi cross wa say Jubilee house ya we ba no wada no ni nyina akọ esika we ba no wada no esanse adwuma ha ye we ye no we mama tuaso only say Omaisika no de yes and do oba no about to aso omo ma no nimbundu akwere nim no ndu oba no oba be change no wa say sika no we sure ba no nso be change no wa say sika sa is a challenge no omo yo o je omo nyine nipa wo oman no mu omo nyine nipa wo oman mu se go we say o change no ade a o change so beboka anase omo ka ngo omo nye sa ade no na moro banzo no chezo ana mdi kaka je omo nwire o ma no wa se hwed madia omo dia o ze na no mekai wahu nti mbayfo no ana ese yesro mo ana o pedi o mani hwe nyame ti yesro mo munya de omo yero munyai wahu o munya de omo yero pa because mbayfo ne o zai ahimfo no omo ka ho bebre ya nya banku na esa no nya ban na esa said let the mouth of a drink graba obi ma o bara ko kita pepa kura o yin na hwa ni mu o nya o kita pepa no ko a de o de be wura kwa yi wahu ana boys no wo promo so mo peg mai o bi di akire wahu di song sana na bia no a na ya se no a wonyine no ho ta sa bi nsuo no ana se nsuo wo Ghana no and yes, and yes, and yes, that's no, if you want money, I don't know, we not the Romo who now Grana or Macano. Oman assembly to him, yes, Sepa infuno mu yesano gare o mu gane we en bi ankan o te aban bi ankan we enyu o mu gane se ga aban kan wan ko mu nyane da ko mu nyane yesa o mu nyaade o mu ye no na me samo kwame na ma kwame no to say
apanye me pacha no ya pa
min tin ka kura o na za o ma ho
aya oba ebu ofra oso onyam
kwame
chan bebre pa na kwame na za wa ya kasi o
me da se
janie ayo plan de se kwame na me ne kasa o se asem na ase ade awsa asem me wa
hu de o kan okay yo mayenso entom ka wo ba bia ofre hello 80
good evening baba
good evening 80
boko de
oba dadaro my ho ye pa
baba and then me tackle no ma me ntabi okay fix the country na ye ka ho asem mommy indicate amampo yi baba there is no country in this planet unya ajimi fo bi to say omo do kokoto o ya na woni no Europe krana ya fix the country in black army ye waji me say me tia ajanan mu train station or Paris yape
wow
e was say and nothing you see young country fix the country doesn't mean hotel apart hospitals and kwao needs rules and regulations.
Yeah.
The man for a him for the best for some man, police for, soldier for, or more for some man say, and can win a camera chin, no matter Tracy the beer watching. Near the night escape good. Ain't it that funny? The Nippon will say, yes, I dear now. Who feels away Jimmy saw the Pakwayami channel?
Debbie,
now, Popo, born in the arsenal. Our nearby we are to me say, or my yin I have been a barco. Make yin I for heaven. As we die, woman the book, and some like I was say. And was past a sham, Marato was a well with the name Rasson. One other for heaven. What the Maramato, if you want a for some run, and no what you man are suffer for, any malam for ye say, or mobile for some money to your brain for you to change. Because tell my Moses crap for the 10 commandments now. Me did for the church Moses man and my Moses buy and I will say 10 commandments with good canon. Our cat and mom the old uncle papa no mama maybe ama a couple so cool. It's your cool to fix the country no you very Peruvian Tiasia. Baby they misunderstand it. You make us fix your attitude, fix your agenda, may you obey me back. Yana will say for the Bicrana or where you almost room was not building a day yet Tiasia. Ghana dearly ya party. And what they can do to my eyes, the Bruno. Sanka Black Army ya party DB, and will be with a quiet coso, where your friends have hospitals, and you pass in your baby. Black Army are blue for my army, a sort of near criticize here. Black Army open your normal work, which so we your hospital Black Army will come and made idea we for Chewa. Na Ghana authority Muame. Many timidly again report Black Army movie. On the Jusika. I had the amount of some hospital. It's in California. I mean, oh, queer. Yes, I'm going to send me so more to see a send my what to do that. Black Army. Make a woman chat here. Yes, fix the country, fix the laws. What's the same man? Now the enforcement attached me. May you do so? What was the young sexy? Black Army, I buy my way in any day. Make you know one in Cathy. It's yeah, Ghana for no man come home because who took quiet? Who could have NDC passport? Who could have MPP passport? Who could have Ghana passport?
No crap.
You knew so your NDC and now your MP. If you want Ghana for no, mommy, come home. You say attitude to the neighbor. Black Army Sunday into office Jana area on man Kodoka Hane. Because Ghana and Marano or Hobatenes, but Ghana Marane will take the toilet. One when they check it hard the new Rena or year, Jumano, or be a Nina Sosa or your friend say, there's been no war. Babla Kwame, you Pama Naba area or at the Ura them, or the tablet of you be Bassa, who will be the Ebola, who will be the Papa. So what you say? Or about the Bisa say, Moo say, Nipan at the whole day, you know. See, any pan you know me as someone cafe, and I just Nipan or Bayan the Juma. And can I go over with me or no? But when him say, why, yeah, will be temple, Mushano. So what you say?
Yeah.
It's Black Army. Yeah, education will fix the country. No, many people didn't because country is fixed. Yeah, many of me also mean fixing my situation will not benefit. And I also know.
Nice one. 80 and Motininka. In fact, amount for asam na edin anointing na edi jumadi ni base na yenyina no yebom na ye toato adwene. Hello Okumi.
Hello, good evening, Kwame.
Good evening, Okumi.
Na bra chama want to say.
About no yo oton kapa.
Sere ma se ya chiati fo nyina ne adwuma pa mo yo magana man. The meka kakra bi afa spare year no. So on say change the free the country no more can. On say sebio omo free wo hwe bi omo yi e kurasi o. E kurasi no. Spare has say a crabia no member say what to compare Ghana say Kumasi a member crack ticket the one crab akokura wo bush kura no ye that's be kusi no ye a crab akọ yan ka member so wo share all ma wo ye kura kuma kura wo check kura no wo de dako na me adma me video bi abekere wo o hye na kura se kura wo ye de kura djuma no ye de o ye na ponche din yo ye de that's be akusi wo no ade cha bol ka be ko akoko fa ade nka on twa mura nka on tumum because rubber na yi na wo mu nyina no kwa asase ma asase na week ento mo hu santi wo akura na o mu disaster bi besi edu fi say almost say so mo country no bra kwa me kana kwa say edu ho na baba be sane ho say say bio obekotret because who say yes ya ho no ka father no ba bio mo tatna ne yi ho ni nyina no hwe say baga no ma ye na edu mo fesi ya na say bio wa gi nya aduma kwa na ndi kan kwa say bra wo be sane ho ma ko kotret wo
Dabi.
And if the country now, you're clean now. Yes, yeah, and I would do all my work when you really know. No, some actually. And then Buffalo. So, young kind of question for no one you couldn't and the Korea fire in idea. And who is the queer the way more free and this Ghana and Pana. And to the panel which you know, when you need no so or cup warm. What can one say? Kona fire in idea and you yaki you nimpe for the country because the country no my said a brave trouble ya many shows of people call us over corporate. Shadua my a year away and any family in Ghana Kazula for the best time. On no one a Jumano, on no you ever snap on my dear on Yakwa so because camera be on my motion. I will do away in an also go be 2 ball a guye. Any pan of the ball and a coin. Odu horma or the aquatoa a unesis or desbino be a robber, be a patoa, be a baller, be away, so the beer to be a game as a gun near and called Baka or the robber and any union of a union or so. Yeah, waiting on my and a crabia was there, or my union to say Gabio, a critical beer, new Jabez, which you have been better can't on my way in a duo. I don't think guarantee I do on as a coconut fat, educating you one until me and politics fascinating Shanina, depending on the mother Papa Crana on Pasova Canocrano, Umiana and Muama, Crono, Amayamania for this kind of Mokojibano, yes, Domokojibaso, Conintia, and I want Mokoji Sabosiano, and Jomuji was an Amofanyo Coni and Emwayina, and Nika can work on.
Joe, Kumi Yadasepa, Solomon, Haiti was in my eyes are filled with tears. Yes, Kwame Nkrumah is weeping in his grave. And I Solomon, am I inside me? Hello, good evening.
Hello.
About your ding, anybody else?
Hello. What? But you
yes, Obia Tonka, would anybody else free?
Mental won't cover TV until I maybe so that.
Your life.
Okay, you must some campaign kind there. A papa no chair, a motion, a Ura in chance and I do a breachy. Now, me fresh America. Now,
Pay wafam coffee. Now, Papa Niamano chair, Manya Jiho, on there. I believe for your taxes, your fellow property tax. Yes, you know, you want no tax in it here. No muskani be nobody man street light. No muskani be nobody to school, but from home school. No be nobody you run. Now, Ghana, you taxes. Kaka said, beyond yet. Then you might go, sir. It then be basic Ghana won't cool. 1 year. This one to property tax. So government ought to property tax in Ghana. Ghana is see that because we try Sikabi Modetia, Bushimbiara. And Tia, what you now the bear 6 months. No, if you don't want to just know what Tona Mobile Putum. We'll check taxes. Until Coma High effect or the Benjamin Yamantia. Until young Chronos, young to me, the media, no, Chrono, baby. I just when I would the tax to a crassy beer or baby away fellow municipal center. One so what will buy what a birth certificate. You are one more birth certificate. A 1 year one should know what you taxes. Well, could be I see. Your police, Yanana, the municipal houses know where the minion now. It is a young kitchen will could be I said, young young coffin dinner. Young Mexican young Cassidy. Into the body the margin of Crasibia, municipal house, one wash of chrono. Also, they get the permit if you didn't go to gold, or the municipal house. No home could you win him, or whom it by Sassina, look at your way, Jumanadi, that I get permit if I try by an answer to here puts you, there puts you for now and him for the war by Habo, a beautiful continuum, a beautiful, especially police. One yet. Ndio maso makan ndio bibia but minja board no bi so kadi ai
jo opanyi da sepa se onso de wadwenkyere eba adwumadi no se de mekan no ebre aso se onso frɛ na wo kyerɛ wadwen. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, uncle.
Yes sir.
But you up on it.
Bibia abako.
Upon it today.
Bibia abako.
Okay, from Samson.
Okay.
Because if you Barcelona, but you master video be, my show program, and then my time program no.
Okay.
I find master video be. You Barcelona, all the sometimes. Yetum okuni mi na abofo, yema ho we mi na ye cleaning wo podium. O chede wo funding iwe betumi be iwe kekebe bi on kwapre clean wo industrial area. Iwe ye bia iwe kekebe bi pene niya banda Ghana no menhunde se yem sadu yem piadisia adiso ye de yem pene de se ihu ade bi na epede echire unu ye de o dam no ye de wo ye no be ye pe unu no mbandam na education no oye more than yalangasa itimina ye wo omanim no badam no oye den oye fine se Ghana obey papa dia itimafuna ngase o mi go yimpanyimfu no we de mpanyimfu wo so opi go part but nyangasa ye wo kunu no ode yeso ye de ye change attitude. So the whole Ghana no say can you change your attitude? Wa me people so be den we change your attitude no. Share obi mo child the way you kunu ye no gum so den walk to toilet room. Potty bag obi anapa be hu de mesafo especially mesafo no e go no kita potty bag black no be wa dwen de bia na me ba kan dem no be huni ana potty tutu be hu de wo kita potty bag no e be wa dwen bi wa koto bibi sabe o bona toilet no edin owum asa o moti ti Ghana no o de potty bag black ono e pure water wo fon rubber na di no do band ono ma Ghana you feel double ono ma Ghana you feel double second or there approach no soldier fun obatan for me se Ghana be ye papa dia se Ghana be ye ni suro be kuduma ti se soldier fun obatan so soldier fun obatan wa approach fun do ko bush no soldier fun obatan maka market to the wall you go no obey simple or I didn't obi obey ya di so go suro no ko pa me de meka no nti maka me the me who are me the mechano me who on the man the every day be a man from Samsung because of Barcelona every day be a man video
okay
senior yeko you crapa you can clean the whole town no ye clean ye no crapa no nyama ye wo from crapa mata aye kiti bi e o mo chano but Ghana Bibia why free poto Bibia government yale timafuno ye dashi yetimo government na so ntu ye bibia no ye yala gata no so yesu ye change adwen ye mitimafuno ye change adwen mpa da na obeden obokotru wada eden oda man ntanka maso me da men kasa tinti biala me
yo apanyi yeso ye da se pa eden na so work. Hello, good evening.
Hello. What to say?
Bibia boko apanyi udini be bia ka se free.
Yes, I make me the joke because of the question. I program me na basa be chairman again.
Okay.
Okay.
Be ba cho kasa.
Yeah.
Be ba cho low TV ni my why.
In the tennis Mr. Thank you very much. The tennis oh say akwana o clean. Yeah. Malono. The tennis was akwana o clean or say that be no rubbish no. What's the near the kwasa all year gimano. Because company na afa akwana gimana all year no. Company tia kwani nikayi.
Me pa cho low TV na me feedback pa.
What's it?
O TV ni low na e ma feedback.
My low TV no.
Me pa cho kasa.
Me nya echo kura wa TV no. I don't know. My low TV no kura.
Okay, kasa.
Thank you very much. Me say. Oh, no. Akwana or say okini or say that's me no. Juma company na fa akwano. Also company share the kai.
Okay.
Enti akwano or the not drain or the na for the year no. Because no mine no. Oh, no mine no. Na hano Ghana no. Company no fa we no kura on share the kai. Oh, on pia we nika. Ni pa wa fa de pa on pia nika. Obutaka akura na akutani anso no. Akutana go skana ba company ka mpa fo be ko kis kana di. No kure ni o man no mo Ghana no kure nim. Eti ada ha o man no. Yes, but yes can free ba ma company so nyes kana. Skano that's a problem. Mpa fo ska be common sa o ma kis kana di. Eti bueno skasa ni bicha baka. Well, I call your yet. Don't say what now what in the yet man. Obi a check no, but obi a man correct. Oh, obi a man correct. Obi a check no, but only the man no. Why any yet at the house nakasa or man company no. Or now what in the yet man okay, you want a cow the yet man. Oh. Yeah. Oh, what?
Okay, no credit na openyo can say what na ho din na na eye adwuma. In fact, say hello engineer.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening engineer.
Na yeah, me chairman.
Me ba cho ya ho ya pa opening.
Okay. Kakra me kan so man na obekasa free America, so on America. Na oka ekwan me fan say high facility tax in Nigeria. Say ball am you tria taxes to the who say me here fan say me wa ankasa watu fie ni adia has seen 3 months ya ni tria 450 euro 3 months yeah, which means say month ya 150 euro to I don't know your one as our personal house. Now, all mom here high down it there. There will be any me fan say the charges on this year. Okay. Sa assembly akwana na won no previous times di kai ka say Ghana yeah respecting issue ade na da ho na nye gata o issue ni aye na gata no ana akwana ni ku because le kai bank na eli ne me fancy crew from bon no a matrat so issue ho nyina ne ni ku so ho entimi emma oman no enye de entumpon na edin ma o mining tun phone ni nyina gina ade baako they say yes fix the country a kwan be no be fast to fix the country o as simple as ABC so you can say fix the country any no say kokosi hospital ana say kokoye kwan ni de nyama ekeka ho no ehun ni ade but no ni secondary matter so the enya kese no eye law no aye be enforce no so the enforce law no a epema corruption no aye den every ho ana kana pompenin fo no so empese corruption no ebe free honinti no womo enforce law no because womo say womo enforce law no womo ma ye friend say police institution no womo ma no liberty no obey independent one needs our politicians in our bed. If they deal if they go against them, fix the country and change the law. I think they are coming now. If they follow, say you want the office no one for Bible and not the Quran. Go to the office ho. No can na ekuti egru so kan ya. Adwuma na be koso sika be firi mu aba. Ni awowo nurse awoye na adwuma no wono so no konko fa ni telephone konko miemia your friend say YouTube ne dia kika ho na wo ti nani ahwe patients no mani ade a ho so be koyi tuo ho law enforcement no team dia ya na amanfo ekano ni ade ato eno no any fix the nation no wo ana yesa wo mutimi enforce sa laws na eno ana fix the attitude no so se be dey ebedi akire first high we ya na ateka se wetia ebinimu pen no we betimi anya bi sa me fan se mi bi don ana me wo no we betimi anya bi atan ebi wo a me fan se o de se ebi no wo se obi ebi a ne ho na kire no because France ha no toilet ni ho say dey anyhow say dey mumu bisa toilet na toilet ni ha na toilet ni ha na no so toilet dey wa obeko cafe ba obeko cafe akwa toka ansan we nya toilet na akọ so eti edu na adwo saa no na ye nkofo bi a ye pro mo kosha say akọwen sapo no ne ade eti ono no ade asa na adwo no so hwe na say ye ya wapa yi no wan ye kunu atire no o de ahye kono bi so ebi wa ha but ade no obekekere so won tekere kwa no na se be bi obenu ntum se ewura wo pa so because wo suro ye chinu a ye de be ye no kese wono akasa ebi kwa be 1 month for one ne so ogu ani tunu law no na eso mo enforce no enu ani sa fix the nation no hwe nka ho enye hospital na enye de because the bribe no na corruption is sure sika be ba o man no ama ye di aye hwe se Captain Smart ko kan da yi asemi akoko tinko yi diaripo ene kokontu na nta dan me dikata which means say sika fo na wo krom ham they are not paying tax wo tembiano no ana ye ka se Ghana yi no Ghana tudie no eyi ehiafo sika fo no they are not paying taxes so eno na mo mining koso France has
I think the engineer line akate Gina BKK or say so do you think all these boys comes from Ghana? Are they all from Ghana? Em say Gina person what say Asantehene in Ghana. Then Asantehene maybe Gina can say Galamsey for no. Jina omunya Ghana for. Omunya Ghana for Jina. Hello, me ba chodi ni ba bia akase.
Hello. Yeah. I'm Kasofi Bremen in Germany.
Okay, yente wanyume.
Hello. Pacho. I'm Kasofi Bremen.
Me pacho kasa.
The attention Sisi and the attention Ghana no. Say you pen for percent yet Ghana dia. Say you pen for percent yet Ghana dia. They make Kakama can say.
Me pacho mente TV ni nya se be di.
Police one. A police one. A police one. Omo moye. Woman never Ghana e pa police one the omo moye pa. They say a police one.
Na the police one.
Omna Ghana basa no omna Ghana happen promotion sanse pa ban pindi pa the police for this was the same because Ghana dey ko hunu say wutimi ni obi antanse abla wu adwuma omo ye enso mo ni na no mo jama fo ska dis aba bu traba police ni bia ni authorities for this ka wabonten ba Africa no be kono wudina kwa hu no ojiska ni nyina e collect ni bia police for dey kasa ba tu start ko mo nyina because omna Ghana say
okay.
And Tidaka comes because Medina Moody and the boy papa made me to try my most to become champion phone because Ghana be party, I did a police for more Ghana and the Akumia because one Ghana party and Tenani Susano, not police for his casa. But Siciano, I and the Bucrab and I send a police for Subapumo, I put you one to be discovered one thing. So what the thought of the first can call up one thing because the Adcotadia, there be a Butcherian. Ba Africa no wura baby express kabla eno muso mo amayenso mani mintumpon ndimi so kakra me kana mo mochi mo police for na chipa na banzo zo mu ye because akro no ekoso na fire police for me mi ti kwase opposite na mo me police for bebre a mo chite to makọ for alaba for to come to na police for na de ma wo mo so so me boa a se na investigation ewe wo mo central police station e fa dia ko for na tun fa makọ for Obo ko ni ma de ni di kwa cross na fan police wona very sure sanu mo nyina ka wona ma o ma Ghana na ntin koyi
okay
ntin so kakra me ka no
mate da say yeah tina yesi yen share video no na enko akire na sede be ya bibi ko so ampanyufo bete me pa cha udin ene ba bia ka se free yeah okay eti no misrawa ya momode na enhye na the first time am ka say dwumadi wi abribia na etena se edi brown tino hyene so ya ma kwan e ma wo so de ekoso e wo manu ma enkoyi no otimi de wadwen kire edi eba me pa cho din ene ba bia ka se free
me pa from Evans me ka se free US
yo Evans ma mi te wanwume
me pa cho me person be some question ba ku bi ansa na makomasam
me pa cho
nsema ye kire ya dwen no aya mo joto edi magana mpanifo ana
the obeka wa mo omkron bete dada the obeka bia ate why
okay nipa the person me kan say match ya me ko Ghana masa ye kuro no enye Ghana no enye NDC MPP PPP kwe opa ayemfa Yesu Kristo nkotena Ghana mampeni so Ghana enye ni senti ni se Ghana for na se suban masa ye tia brochi ye tiga de nyina ye kan na ye bo Ghana ye nom Ghana nufu ti se de ye nya nufu na ntwe bia je se ye nim niwa no bi etwe bi kore o ti ase me ebia metia me sidan wo ti ho wo sidan mason for carpenter for steel bender for no mu sidan omo do asese abaduma e for Ghana omo ntwe tax bia ba ko sidan wo wure mu wi a no catch say o ha no my kwan nye now so ko ba ban chi enti the anti america say mo ma ban so nti say anka sa bin sa me no ko tro nkrofo down omo kwa omo mbeti so mo ne tax omo nti me ko no no omo bisa ne tax exemption ne tax credit no nti tax nkrofo di millions of cities I was Ghana nyurem be me new site but obi nti tax kakra bi no mo ya banyuma o man bia say the tax na tete o man nti se Ghana fo ntumi ntu
Mammy can't come through. Me call Ghana March, now me bank over my dormant. And I say, me call the tin number. Me call Madina or my for my son and me call her home catching say, Open a tax no we not number no and there. I say me to 20 cities. Say yes, I just say 2 weeks. Me say my account na me 2 years can. Me dey we call bank when a bank in business say me cry no na am so almost is am so there be a bank when body dey rule say Saturday na so be akwajibi. Enti eno no minister na so kwatena ho me ka tren crofo no mo jika say no money. Get passport the Ghana passport e be a bank 100 cedi. Uwie na kwato okotua ya say o pese open expect to 5 million. Ghana 4% be ties kana ma ye nia no okodi no man ho atere no. Ghana government has to be into 5 million for passport. Yentia. Enti a man ya better na koso. 37 to airport we say fast house. Ube say agbobo ya na mkwa no the ball and no the na. Omo man cry na titire. Who ya say and na papa no so face the country we ni amani man. Omo dey face the country ni ba no. Omo do agenda. Tira ban no dey so oye. Ghana nye na nkwa na ba yo na obi akaka so on office. Kwame Nkrumah breso na Ghana da ho no. Me ne wo ye dey ne abo Ghana. Ghana uko Ghana stores e kata na hu nyina esia. Ni percent no theater. Ya man political hub e Ghana. Obi ti kwa na so ton adiga. Uko kasa no ton ade o si ene me nto abema. Enti say dia nkasa ya timamu ni anse say suban na aban na mfa ne Ghana. Average Ghanaian is a thief. Ghana is capable of being almost to Ghana. No, almost we are buying Sika no be fidan. I mean, talk as they come my bush for. You are not say Ghana is Kenya. Ufa port, ufa migration, ufa police. Baby, I'm we are from for. Omunina. Who do port? Immigration for the cause of almost rather to send kola. They are corrupt. And to send your man say attacking na Ghana hotono. And I might be a patcho, me patcho, no man in Kosu. Ten I mean, Yanikano. Police too, I am patcho. They say I almost on the spot of fire, but Ghana police back out and say, Medoka, I bet you attach you into Yamidi, or perhaps of the amount. And he says, you're better no man, Kosukosi and Kosikoda and Koda. Mo Parenko for Jesus Christ, and made the Ghana mine so, Yanni Pamia say, Suban Ghana and Kosuda. And Nipaso Mobo Ghana, a broba occupy a Ghana journalist. Omo ya kromfo omo na momo fuso owo omo na omo ha Ghana what is sense empire ya ka say nkrofo ntua to Ghana general for mo kabi omo set agenda we omo party political party so mu di etire Ghana general ya kromfo si police for kura general it is say na ade e Ghana obi a we school na so wanye we na ko journalist na ko di political party it ya hwe na journalist no Oman some margin, not time radio so a senior general, you were there near Manima, Ghana back Bianca United Division. And to Bunkan, Ghana general, some we are crom for police for migration, so you know, be average Ghanaian ministry, or be a crom for your petty, a beddy, Ghana Libya, no depending on the country after. Well, Koya Juma, 1 year, 2 years of person, see that talk on why your person, your wedding. Your first can free. A bicycle can you yet this idea. America has Donald Trump, no a billionaire, any kind of data America mine. The Kufu a billionaire, any sika, Mahama a billionaire, any sika. Tax is near Jen, Nipado doesn't a theater. And to Ghana, a bear here, a Ghana for Yankasa, or my penny of a back.
Okay, Yankasa, so Yansu, attitude, Francis, you was even in European. Wouldn't pay tax if the tax authority don't force the law.
Black women, that's the Black women. Black women. Ghana or Black women, mummy, baby, I'm a cancer. Mrs. Mummy, I can't say a course, ye educate your home already. Black women, I know be Casai, and I'm in per se, may attacking on no drain or watch it. But Ghana no, mummy yin tax, and one of politicians may any advantage for society. When you will be sad,
Ghana akwa ya wo no procurator tax so wo smart plan so won ko trade biane tax da so wo to pure water shed level na pare ho no wo to ko kwa shed level na ho no one bottle bi abetu bi tax da so Ghana ban tax hu say se me ka se me che tax ni se dia group ye che no bosome na nipa ni ntua eti Ghana ban na tax adie bia ye twi ye to e wo Ghana ho efuom aduane petrol, gas, coke. Na ba me pot na nipa ni kweyi no ama no. Tax e dia to no so no more than wo more than 40 million. Ono one for tax kan me gu ni botom. Eti Ghana for mumi nya yentua tax na ma politicians na nya opportunity to dupe us because the Ghana for ntua tax obi ntre ni Dubai tax Dubai for tua. Obi ntre ni tax Saudi Arabia etua. Obitya me tax a capital futia. Na me will Libya won't tax. Cloning war resources to fix the country. Abrafuni resources, American war resources but one two. Et Ubetya tax near your crony. France in 2 resources, black army. Ubetya tax near your crony, Germany in 2 resources. It's the European to say Russia, money not for, and 2 more resources. But Germany, Holland, Belgium, Spain, Italy, own 2 resources. It's on the tax. It is that one. Enough resources to feed your people. Not also citizens now what you want. Your 2 resources could be quiet. Now we say fight. It's a binding time. Don't tax something. Your citizens, no, your citizens. Dubai was 1 resources back up. Black women ne abrofu kwaya car expensive car Dubai no mo call launch no. Dey so mo call launch no Dubai because tax free. Yenti ana yeti Togo ye duty free. Ghana ni Togo, one na what resources. It near citizen your benefit e we your resources na any time China car there. O check na me share your constitution ni ba mi refi number no. Yenti ai Ghana see who gold bi wo obi asase so a your friend saying what he means to me no and when na Ghana na yaka boom no yaka corona boom it's a resource so be ba ho no abani na you responsible obetu a no de abokro no ho bra it is what the give me resources to what the give me dime o to a what say me say tax and san why you any die resources na wo form ho na form e man ni clean me tax and family and sex and at the same time you check black family you be that question Ghana electricity bill in chat like a street light levy
obiatua
you street light okron
e fa ba bi obi e fa bi ni bi
eti mo mi nyai say you can be my politician no and you tax and I will tax Ghana will be a tax including fire on a popo. Because who got top palasa no tax that so who got to coke back tax that so who to pure me ba Ghana start black on first na me decide in which say Ghana you tax until say me ba Ghana me start say me pa dia me shell label na e pare ho no e na wuta die ti auto no Ghana bia no ye dey tax eti mo me fighting ye kro ni ye no mo nya your resources no because resources no ye won more black one e we see e Dubai or ba akopɛ Saudi Arabia or ba akopɛ Qatar or ba akopɛ and one petrol, but he didn't coupon you when you not say. The telephone to me, yeah, come at the entire tax. And Omina resources need to a black man. Omina resources need to entire tax the mom. And a more workers the entire tax. I buy no, a human being will provide young citizens to do to pay tax because what will tell you? I buy not provide a human amount, while providing free accommodation amount. Until you have to pay tax because one more you matter way. But Ghana no, a juma ben a buy na provide yamaye. Ah, you need to go murum. That's all to get.
Yeah, asem na yedin 80. In fact, I'm on for soon 80 nyadwe pra. 80 days I'm on for no nyadwe. Hello, engineer.
Hello. I'm saying the ofata me chiao. The ofata e kanu na me pese me kan yi kakra. Oh say your friend say ofata e taxes at asem na to me no em say baby a lucky kakra we nyanti ase no e human resources so hello
me ba to me to engineer
hello e human resources tax no eno na wono em say wonya enya e ho clear so because tax there eye VAT no mani ade no bi atua but human resources say eno na has a friendly charges eno ne say wo ye adwuma so wo na ye teteo sa taxes na e wo so no so wo e say wo timi differentiate sa taxes no emienu eno na ma me fan say Europeans no wo no edi etimi ebo wo ekuro no ho bra so human resources taxes no enye VAT no ka ho de so but human resources no ika efri adwuma mu se kwa me wo ye adwuma se wo ti office we na ye tua wo ka wo de mi de mi ame ho example se mi tua we ka 1400 mi tua we ka 1400 euro mi tua 1150 ema aban no so 1150 eno ne ye ta human resources na yi so eno no so no etimi ma o man no ye dey ekwa animu
engineer income tax na okay income tax na okay me say they use human resources no income tax like cash on hand sky dey tua woka ni ate ho tax
ya woka maintain ye
engineer o say na woka no income tax wakatua na watua eso tax nyesa income tax
Dabi tio no taxes no ma mentro mo taxes no tien yo okay mi wo mi fie mi tua tax eno no ye frɛ no
property rate
tax funds se wa wo ye fie wura no ye frɛ no tax funds me hand dan me tua tax eno no ye frɛ no impoloku eno na mo Ghana mo frɛ no intupiako no so because ye wo efie wura fo de enko ani ye wo wo hand dan so de ye dey eno nko so ho sa tax no ye sign wo TV tax wo betua eno so nko okay ani ye wo se obi import wa de no ne customs no ne ho anwan na nko so ho ani ye wo VAT no se wo kokota de se na de na wo pata no eno so nko so ho ani ye wo human resources se wo ye adwuma me ma employ le fa say bia wo pata ana me ma wo pata 1400 that 1400 no eye net no so ho enye 1400 na mi tua ma wo pata no me fa say wo no akasa ni brute no 1700 and something so no matete sa wo pata de no sa ni 1700 na nam se me say me ma ne net 1400 ni no one that it will only charge it as well for the pension for the security social say me Ghana mo kan say national insurance no any niema ekika hu say welfare dia no kotena fia tika edi betia ne kan mani adia so ansa na me ye patron enu ye friend patronal charge so patronal charge no eno no 33% of the mefan say net na ubetua manipa na 8400 no eti eno no ye mefan say bia emfan say 500 so na akakwa ka wo pata no die aban no so tete no eti mi metua 1400 na ma wo pata no ese mi say 1750 edema aban no so matia say
engineer Matias
eno no ye frɛ no human resources tax na nye se ukota bia ye VAT no tax no eti taxes na wo mo ka ye ntua tax no ni ade don't say man no ka se making for ni ade ne de tax awon sa sem no na oka na nye se bia wo kota dia VAT ne tax so eno de
Okay, engineer, yeah, that's papa. But the chances are you may be our tax necessary. I am a Jumani Trebi. Now, so what Trebi.
Hello. Yeah, from me, Evans. Me first for US.
Okay.
First for US.
Patch of my you.
Yeah. Yeah, Menkasa.
Me patch to me, Casa.
Yeah, be patch out. Not me can be about tax. Be mini be Ebekasa until the Americans. The Americans say Ghana no nipa omoye official job no. They nurse.
Papa Evans. Hello. Hello, good evening. I'm saying Mr. Motomo Bonamo Frena, our man was why I say papa. Hello.
Yeah, the Americans say. The Americans say, send a million no casa collateral to your tax in the idea. And yes, I'm a maker. Steel benders, masons, carpenters. Apart from Omo contract or bank chain. Do you send it to your tax? Me do see me diamond Morgana no. Millions of dollars are made, cities are made man. On your tax, dear. Sani Panu Kosu down who will we are not like as a mocha. I had your mocha in your cranky. Ghana is no more buying by you. Omo being and yes, baby, I Tibiano, who could talk there, doing any about the tax. And you know, American, we be a Juma, we steel bender, we are carpenter, a mason, who could have one to Guatro. It may be a baby about my tax. What I'm trying to say is that Ghana is only the official workers. From suicide, whoever, how much theatre say Ghana development there costs one dime of working. The part of the send it theatre. Almost we are better than sure, like I can't honor. It may be a pioneer politician, and I mean, my politician, make a nearby because me beside me, mercy for them, almost $1 a month. And he said, we are better than Monaco, so correct 9 for a good rhythm. You're quite a culture says stop work. Now, at a dime run, as I do run or not, or better off forever. On my soul, or Cotiesca. Until the American say, some crofon are buying more and more money in common, near you almost taxes. And that too, among mechanism be a chicana taxes a Jew Ghana, and you do. Among 50% that crofon bottom. Me how no. Taxes a Jew Ghana, and you a crofon chain. And to see how far you are concerned, obviously, baby, or see Dubai, almost to your tax, almost your man be an editor of Fuma. Ghana, San editor of Fuma. But I was saying, it's a Mamufono, Dominic will be our young carpenter, or me a papa to your tax. They took millions of cities, every proprietors, say, our mom would see them more. Ebia, Miniano, also city, or city down with your tax. But Bibi Albertombiano, who are we see there, no talk iron rod near the other who tear taxes in my buy. On which can I demand in the Lebanon American ones and what mine? Go bit to me charges and me sit down with more, maybe will be about 300 million. Or if you cry, maybe a stages, me stage, Sandy Panon, tear taxes, man, but your year, the man is trying to come with and do your general, maybe a 2 weeks. On the tear tax. And to say, baby, I'll go sit down with you, better near the crack on. And I didn't swap on a pipe, a light in alcohol. And you young, a better guy, I would say, no use to about.
Nice one. In fact, hello, Master Richard.
Yeah, Mr. Kwame, good evening.
Good evening, Master Richard.
Namo to say.
About your way.
Namo to say.
About your way.
Oh, yeah, Donyamia say. Me who ya pay, didn't say the M say lie no, mean to me, maso, to say time, to say first, maybe. Because Juma Sam near the identity, I mean, me busy kakra, where the among family born in Chemi, with a Miss Ramoa. I say a program in and person me back to kakra, I say me better a quite mu kakra. Now, I'm say tax, one sem near the idea, Nampese, Michel, my junior kakra. But no, Massam, echo Ghana, echo my Ghana, because Ghana near come one sem. Mr. Kwame, Asamba Kwame Pesa Mekani say, almost say Ghana. Company say what Ghana or Muntia tax near the other. Me make will say majority, most of majority now enter tax no. And penny for no be brain him hubi. Subuoni nyina koma Ghana police for. Subuoni nyina ekoma Ghana armed forces and I say finance. One say you be view no more. I was say Ghana yedi yeni eto from near she no ma bi. Say corruption and trust wo Ghana. Mpenin for Ghana en kone nim da. Hello?
Master Richard Meton Kapa.
Okay. So corruption and trust wo Ghana. Bi donyami say Ghana en kone nim da. Adentina me kasa corruption they say and then contractor a project they say project a federal house here more church contractor a humanitarian sano abind the humana manu wa kwati busia wa bank say wonu na ye contractor wonu ye on duty we say wo pese wo ye say humano okay ejuma media ma ono tax say na what tiama aban no because wo ejuma na wo ye no nya entemma oman no unye ne free wo ye age wo mfaso agu botom emfaso na wo gi agu botom no say na what tiama aban enkola na wa employ wo mo no tax say no what tiama o mo a that thing bi wo mo bongo kra wo mbetimi akọ pension mo sumo hu when nyina ka ho ma oman no economy because and there's a contractor be the contract be more obi say 1 year adwuma bia ye wo pani bia wo baba begina ma agina contractor no hu say me na me agina ho ma ye di adwuma me so me here percentage bi say wenum nyina no ma oman no ye de economy uba Europe bibi say ni ho police ni nim nim corruption soldier ni nim corruption hwan obie ye na dwuma se ne ese because salary aban di man no eso na ni enti wo kakra na wudi man no enye ne hwe oman ni wo so ho oman no en wo so se oman no be konanim enti mpenimfo no hwe no munti ekuo bi se police phone ne so a omunhwe no munfa police phone bi nka ho omunhwe no munhwe law bi a wotimi ti obi a wanti tax anasa obi a wodi boni a ye betimi ama wo post akosoro abanu fa saade ne mmra sene be ya otimi yesa ebema oman no esiesi abam ebetimi esiesi oman no na police ni kura no wo de kokoshe bebi omuda ebe den wanti corruption share problems no dolso Mr. Kwame problem ye kasi ye kan ade ebeti yen enti medamo ha medamo atipi because
Master Richard yeso ye da wase papa okay said all kind of problems na dolso enti ye we nyina de kaka ye ho esan so de kan panyumfo no say ade sei na ekoso ewo man no mo hye no mo fancy san kese pa entimi emfa emre enuti na ye tena sisi asika na ya ma okwan na nia nso woka ekire ye oman mu mpanyufo ene ye ete oman mu nyina no na nso do adwen kire etimi ade aba hye ne so se sa na dwumadie no esi etie. Hello Kumi.
Hello brother.
Yeah.
We ma fana bazu bi. Okay. We dia wo ze Ghana tax na e kan wa se na wo ze perform men fan say me se bio me tie me ni abani manas.
Oh,
ama
yɛ ti ma gye tax ne de ama amanfo na no mo bo video bi ma bi e fe no mo kusibuafo se yi so o ka sa video na o ka se bi se timamufo no chese yan fisi abana on fisi country no na ye ni me fa se timamufo no ntwia omu ntwia to na omo no me fa se ade no mu ko bisa aba no mu ko ba fa so metwia tax ono no me fa se me to na me ntwia tax no me sera ko bisa aba na se ko ambe me fa so me metwia tax sa na man ka yo na na fe ko ziba fo o de mu video no bo so ka sa se no say se timofo no ekoko bisa aba na se kwa be no so ebesi ni onko bisa aba na se kwa be no no so be fa so betwia ne de na hwan na ono to ma me fa se ono be sore akoko bisa aba na se kwa be no me fa so betwia tax hai ya wadi bi wo hanam endi ka Ghana kwa ka sa de bi wono na abande no ma kwa tutu ko man ka saka wane de akoko so bi e maso because hey o ma ya mra a chese anya fe kura no pay so unya be 1500 wa so ya 1500 wa fini nyina no o ma check so utimi yes ka be se asanka 15,000 so 15,000 ebro so a o mo fra no ha ubi Spanish e fra na senda tax ni nyina yati to ni na chiro yati to tax ni nyina wie no abana me san wo nhye bi wo no ma afini nyina no uske da kan so mo me fa se dwo ye nyina na e se ni nyina akoye 15,000 anase 13,000 eni so ya sana se ebro so a eno no abana san boka e ma wo san tia ma abana no so ne mention tax ya me fa so omudi nya asakwan bi agigi di ekuro no so endi Ghana nko bi obi nya aduma otini sika kuguo no billions endi saskani na nka ba mefa eno no de be ekuro no kra mana yefe so ne mention no na nhye bia ni kuro no hai me ya wo ya aduma na me fa sa ayi na senda na me ka no wo boka na omokora mo san fa mre o se bi etuo ombe jan hwa nti omope eno so be sana wo ebe wo pa me media kura no me no gira me no kase from 2000 me fa 2012 ena mo bo me ka omo dia to ma hu se se oni ma tue be 10 years ka ba wono ma tue be 10 years ya bo su bi bia omo tin ko 200 euro omo san ko omo tin tata no omo san ko tin 200 euro esen fi makan so wa kase no ye ayi san ko sika ma tue be 8 years.
Hello.
Na kuma ska no di ska ku gubagem aba ko be se 1 billion na dem onye dwuma bia saska ni na sa ba no di ekuro di se bia ni Ghana mra bia ni ho na obi ato no ye no be na waje tax e di ku zibu afoka no se ye nkonko bi sa ba na se kwa be ne ba fa so be tia tax e di ne se omo no ko mo fa so bu ya mamu no wo ye peri no mo fa so mo ko no ma mo ni mo hihye na e di ne se mo fa ma me fa so mo nya to ne se ba bochire omo tre bochire no so munim amamo no mumra mebu na sa ma dia de na bo so botia yi no so munji nyama na dia ma ye nko ba bia ye weska bi wo man kan yin nko sika ya san ka ba ne die kru no enso munim mumuni hihye bia ke be kai ye be so mo se omo hwe so mo se omo di mo fodo kidia omo ba han ma omo mi so mo kwa mo fa so a omo yo mo kru no ye weska bi nkidi sere me kan ye tum bo ka rough ni ye ti ye kru no so hu no mumra mebi se ni anche mo kwa mo fa so e de ye bu man na so no omo ti mum makro ye fe ne ka kan wo no
yo kumi yadase kumi so adwenkyere na watimi de aba kama pa ya fuseni wasi kumi God bless you yes ana ono so watimi de aba na message bibiri na amafo so watimi de aba e program so enya asem kra eti so betimi do de aba de fa live chat hello
ana menza kase mi chairman ne etiofo nyina
Nana ya Johnson.
Moye de.
Bibi aboko nana.
Mezuka krebe na meka efa ayi Galamsey itasi ho asema ye kan. O se tas na asema na ye kan se de minia no mo kan. Eso country bia ni situation. So because sa tas and se de unia ba ko no ka se do American se carpenter ni se Messi foni nyina anyi tas no. Yanyo mutasan no crave course unre se hano Holland hano so ye democracy so ani ye kan ayi democracy no Holland mu use bureaucracy na bureaucracy no na a very different between democracy and bureaucracy no omu different ana bureaucracy no economy no is very strong thing democracy so bureaucracy no no ye can bureaucracy no ayi nipa bebre ntiase edini a efren bureaucracy the model communism the model and ye friend no bureaucracy communism the modern different bureaucracy inti bibia wo ye bia no say I say Russia wo de bibia mo ye bia no I say na Chinese for the no wo ye bia no sika no mo de mo ye bia no nyina ya ban ne dia so na ya provide food clothes shoes ni manema mo behia but democracy in bureaucracy no wa anya ne saa so e ko ofa so digital no so I say Holland here so be hotel Holland here new de me chiri so inti bi kra na fa any German for and the class you were very strong so bureaucracy you system we no very very strong inti say wo no wadwuma na wo ye no so you see a memory self employed so me a welder to say the unia no kai no inti say me no madwuma na me ye no e was say me register e was task force friends also I see a Ghana yamana quite difficult ama company say obi bi any company na onipa no ono ya making a problem Holland they ha no no wo person be a company one day ana usika na be o company no registration ni nyina no €100 so atiase registration documents ni nyina wo benya standing me company me use no Holland ya ne this year I mean 26 years so as a welder but point na me dey ma me nua ma ya fato ne say saa de ma we no no se me no ubi wo so saa bi na Ghana government wo ye na kwa ma se we mesini a o making it easy mo bi at me record ono an so wa te no ana say we oni company ni na ye dia na e hon na wanuanom ko kan ye no this is o tia ne 1000 cedis a month no bibi ato so to say na use so can engineer can exactly say the engineer can no bibi afa ato so na watua ama aban say any person see be here madwuma the tia ne ka 1000 and Holland ye friend BTW so ye wo velet and ye wo BTW and ye wo volvet and it's you when nyina no idea how to buy English ya so I can brof ye can Dutch so it means because on tabia me catch almost man off from my na Dutch na so ano man point in say the person me case ni say it is a bit system we no no enya me dey to a chan man mo di no nyina so it is a system won see be ye dia e was say aban man ye easy ma obitimi I say the phone store ni nyina o nyina ye self employed so what you say it will be a benyan call number a code a number it is say only ano e wo ba bia o ton ade wo ni call number it will make you we hwan you call number every 3 months dia no so when you go I will rate be about the amount it be by force we be try catch us 3 months no we charm €2,000 abra ko anko ye €2,000 it was so the children are also to me proven say someone to me wunya adwuma so what you say it was say see a tax ho asem de a mummy hwe ni ye kire tax no Ghana system no tax no de was say na muhwem ye transnational say na Holland ya no mbeba e betimi aboa o bio class e betimi aboa pa Holland also the whole Europe obia so ni maso Europe Holland economy no what you call bio class they are very powerful some chances very powerful Greece for she as nyina wo na control so na wo na control Greece some chances
Hello.
Yeah, Minia Bema. Good evening.
Good evening.
Pato me kase free Germany. Pese me chere margin kakra.
E ba cho kasa.
De me pese say o my Ghana. So my ni be koso pa papa. Eni pa fofra o ba bebu o my no. This ye momo de Antwa Israel. Timi di aban sika Antwa nyame. Say anya ne sa pa ni di Jesus na bra kronin timi ni da beto me na nanom no that time no mo komatedi enso no mo mfa ye na nanom som ni ni agro ene omunsuo eni agro isi ye jani nyina to ho ene yesi Jesus nso eye obi kuro so edia ofa so som ne ko ye nyankopon ho ena yenso ye wo ye dia yenso ye fa so esom ne ko ye nyankopon ho adinti na yenko back enko fa ye tete ho amamre no emfemu ye man no emma wo man ni yiye na sesi ya yakofa obi amamre efri baby ene edi bu man no esi epeni o man yenko so bebrebe ni nyina safofo ne ka ho omo de Jesus din jisika saa wa bra obi koso no de antoa esai se medie o man sika man ni kwampa so antoa nyame antoa bi nyano nti papa onni sika no o de be yo man ni ye nti se ya ntnasi hu se ye ko back akofa ye tete ho no ye se Jesus papa ye be ka saa tuogu o man no ntimi nkoso da obi en ho baba wonni aban sika nti na China udi no mo twauti ye de mra ne bu man ye mfa Jesus so Ghana se ye de Jesus ne bu man ene mra nka se da kwa ye se di mu o man ne ma o man ne ye no ye jai nti papa ma dwene no ye mfa antoa inside udi sika na antoa nyam medama se bebre
apanyi madam yenso ye da se papa no so adwenche na ye de faso bu o man na on de antoa la yo madam de se antoa la yo ni be so sisi a ono so adwenchira o de besum edwumadie no ye da wa se papa in fact ade amanfo eta aka one day mu me try bi nche
my play voices be and so can I say
okay
yeah enya no bit the voices be about my play kakra na ento aso free.
Good evening Kwame one chama mba chomo ho te sen yo minim se sika fo nyina obia ho ye me chie eja se bebre eja Ghana ama mewira ho sanse se ohwe ye kuro no na de aya na ese esun a unwie da empanyimfo bi wo baabi a omudi yenso omudi omukuro so ehwe se de omukuro esitie na woni picture ya mi sene bayi bra menene nete na anopa osi fomo ode ne be ku school ena ma sende mo yi ni bia bre ne se onhwe e ana wo mo nhwe na ye nyina ye mfre na emmoa se wate asie na se ye hwede Ghana aya ampanyimfo kasa wo mo enim de akọ school na friend say generals Captain Smart yetimi stop no say o ye dede dodo let's say yempanyimfo no nya ya dwene say omo boa ama woni ya ekosi ekura efi wom ekura ensu asei ekura obianfa obia ho ekoso no say wo mo penisa na enti bra no ye na o video e no say maame masani ade bi na hwe ode ne ba sifu ye nyina na ye wokurum ye wokuro iso ye o Barcelona Matole so ho ekurasi o ufri aha Matole ha ekọ Barcelona odi trainer 45 minutes ni odu wo de card ya ebi a 30 na wadu so wati ase enti no wo munye wo madwene se omu boa yen timemufo no empanyumfo no omudi yesu ni nyina enimu de ba wo so mo mfa nya hwe enti na nansemi because se enipa e ka asem aye no kore kron e de a kire empanyumfo wo manimu na wo mo se wo ye dede enti ne nka se oni adwuma fufuro bi ana o ka ye se na dwene no enya adwuma ka se se na nsa aduane abono enka na no aduane abono show me ba kuro we mu Barcelona me firi Holland na me ba ha no 13 good years ni se ya ne kuro ne tie first fa na that's been ya kesiye rubber especially Barcelona pa na aha na omo yesia teka oha company kesiye cars enti aha na omo ko yeti se omo yeskafo omo Catalanfo no na pese yeti ho free Spain mu no si wo ho aha dan pa abo den no enyeze si wo ho enti wo mutimi siesie kuru nyina ye ni seya na wutimu a ohu nya no maduadua sa no ohu bola no ena baabi aye tradadada no yekọ enumere no akotena ho e park nkola to siso ye bibia mo mo ni je so what ya se enti ehọ na aye kakraka da ho no eye romanfo edan anim na se eye Ghana payment enti se da ho enkiye nhihye ne ma wo enkiye nkasa na so am pen amaya antana ha butu ye ya nto aba eye se ye kase ye fix as ye fix ya dwenampa he be akoyi ko toilet te se ahomete enti na se mi tie kiri saa na me hwe a se awie be boy usi fomu a wakotena ho wagye mframa so o kan se o free ba that side na wo ha no me video ekuro yinso obetumi de 1 hour ananti kuro nyina ho ahia 1 hour se duru ba bi ne yesi pese ye nante a 1 hour would be just a matole way and was ya. Ubuso obi o Barcelona or Taba matole bisano. 1 hour in a chronomotesano. So what I say? Enti empenyu phone so obi be zumi la yo mu ntwe onka e idea ahometi minim ba bi e wo mu pesika akọ. Minim ba bi a Ghana phone penyufu pesika akọ. Ukoka yesi ye betata. What I say? Ahomete by se so nyankopon hye din nyame se wan hye timemufo ne din a ne yensu ye nyai watimi wakame na ne aban na emeye ne se kwan ni tutu a ye nya hwe bola no ato atwene fom ni nyina emfa ahotie pa ye frɛ na ahotie emma wa hwe nsu asese dia aye da Ghana ahomete nsu ya kan ya kwa ne de hura yi nsu wo ka ne mo and on one day, Nadia, Juma, 8 hours. And 8 hours. Matole Kruma does be all my pass. Minamra. Maybe you need another better. A crony soon. Then be a duo. Oh, a fequa. And Macronumoti. Almost say, be a near. And Ahomete. I just say, Michel Bebre. Nana, I'm Michel Germany. Michel will be Biara. Nyamen come on, why? Aye, when you do, bye bye.
Okay, you go swipe your voices, no? Adophony be at me.
Somewhere, you're somewhere, and I said about one latch because Sheba be no me, Yajuma, no me, Yajuma. And then among the more online others. Now, dear, I'm penning for the gun and your brother have more so others. Most cause of my rear. Sa face country no where some mono almost the end COVID-19 ya the into man pama boys and anyes anema muhini cause I bought a suja she smas at yasi na there be ju no airport for the medical say no adi the car say airport no area afeni no more kakuru no afeni hu kwa be o mefa adi ase cause e bon kwase sem no budi no ubakuru mu a me hu akola o libia me hu akora what the former was walk school. The friends were in your school, you know, come. In school air conditions in Olivia, what I say. It means I'm gonna from burning for me. One dream, a woman with Timor, we know we know, you know, qua, that we about 1 twice, and on the sign answer and mean Tiasia. Why, the cameras may come.
Yeah, some.
Hello, Chairman. Your friend said me correct engineer assembly about tax na ye kan wasem. The engineer can in a minimum. Chairman. Abruchra ha na engineer wo kan no ene wo mo moti abruchra ha e kan tax no. Why na yese wo koje tax no? Mini engineer bi di adanse yese ye won krofo bi wo kuruma ye fra mo inspector de travailler inspectors a mo hwe adwuma so e bi make sure say obi atua ne tax It is a meme to Nasa woo me a messy ni Nasa Mrebian for some obi and nimechi make tax out as a mingo chama. I blew for Cassata said, ye jai or more mono tax and Omboka Kuchian willingly. No. It is yes, a binding fixed country now. This is the thing we are talking about. Say abide on fixed country, no, on making sure say abide duty, say as a citizen be able to tax. It is a who abide when say nipa bi gumuram, ACC amount for dying, no moon tax, and one is or just tax no. Enya abide no, chairman. Enya abide no is or just tax no. Enti abrochire for kasa te say omo no mo ba abrochire ha no e na omo de omo ti omo ba bi omo no kra na sa ban na amfo so omo no kwan ko tax no ntua as simple as that. Enti ye pese ye kira aban no say onye na dwuma so obi hwe nwuram na so ye adwuma chama nya me atane wo say me kwaje tax me need to me say me kwaje tax no e wo say aban ne ye wo tax force wo Ghana ye wo Ghana revenue ayi wo Ghana adinti omo ni omo wo site echi enkwaje de tax enfiri wo mo ho.
Okay, adofoni bi enede your voices ebaye na ewo say you pray ema obia enso etibi etisa na etie enso
ewo chema good evening pacha from akusi champoma video a media send we back when you road to Yidikano road to Frankfurt the highway no and a second one I'm sending near Berlin capital na media send on nti wa usha second one do be hu kromo church videos ni nyina wo krom so de kro ni nyina ni sitie why nti ni achi bye bye be hu and the glass a building a hono ni parliament house no why omo de ahwehwe nko na ye nti wo de atobu na hwe video no why
nice one yes because say we nyina na ye sebe ya o man Ghana ebetimi akonanim ne noma ebetimi asesa ede amaye eno na sika yetena sise ne enu mienu nyina adwune eye o man Ghana ho adofo ye damase nyame insham yi pa ma mo frɛ ma mo de voices bae ma mo de mo message e bae e da mo nyina ase ni nyina contribute ama dwumadie no very successful pa na sede munim dada yetena se bia sa na te kama dwemre ana afenso ye ba ma kwan mo aye voice o de about 3 minutes na ye play na obi anso etimi atibi ti no ene aha ene edi dwumadie no ebesi ebeda obi bia ase o te chaman kan me ameka senso fe me kwa me Mario you best answer Eddie Asia. Bye bye. So why gonna be so so why gonna be so you were good, you were diamond, you were box right, and so you're bro. You were timber, you were oil, you were harbors, and so you're bro. Why, oh my God.